Woo! You know what time it is?
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is? It's time for the Momo's really curious when I did that. Purpose here. Hey, Perp. Are you ready to rock and roll Saturday night? I almost said Saturday Night Live. Saturday night, take it to the max. Why are you? Is that your invitation to me? I have some energy, bro.
Whoa.
Look at the cat's butt. Momo.
Hey, Juri Hunt. That's my favorite fighter in Street Fighter.
What?
That's an alt. Damn it.
I don't
Master
know who
Foot
that is.
Fighter. Oh God. You're not seeing this?
I don't necessarily think they screwed up. I think Zach had a big misstep. I want this to be positive. I don't know if I want to share my Zach thoughts right now, but I think people are kind of curious though, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Has it rested with you at all? You do tend to like
it's not
movies.
bad. It's not bad. It's
You like
just,
movies upon rewatch. It's happened before.
Oh yeah. I'm sure there's going to be things that I'm going to like in the director's cut. First off, no spoiler. All right, let me do a clip out of this if you really want me to talk about it. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. I'm still a huge Zach fan. Here's my honest thoughts on Rebel Moon in the future with Zack Snyder. What's going to happen to Zach? All right. I think that the Snyder Cut always existed in some form. Okay. During that time, when Warner Brothers got rid of him, that really affected his career. So there was a lot of reasons he wanted the Snyder Cut out, and I think he made it better, and he's thought about every single thing that's in that movie more than any other movie he's ever done, for years and years and years on what could have been. So that's why it's like legit. That's why the Snyder Cut is so good. It's because he had all the time in the world to make that the best ever. I also think he's an amazing visual director, but some of his top talent, when they were on his team with Warner Brothers, I don't know if they're all with him right now. And he's taken on more responsibilities himself, including, what did Zach get known for when he was at his biggest before the Snyder Cut, Perp? Working in adapting IPs, right? IP work.
Sure.
So with those two factors, well, he was already working on Army of the Dead while he was getting the Snyder Cut release officially announced. But I think this combination of him losing some of his talent on his, that doesn't mean that he's not any talent left. It's just that there's a higher caliber there, There's a higher caliber of all his team that was working on those productions that may not be where, and I got to do research on that. Who exactly was working on him with Justice League, and then who went through and started working with him on the Netflix, because I think he's doing more of the stuff himself. And then also, when his strength, like a lot of the Move On crowd that said, move on, let Zach move on. This is the Snyderverse and his own IP. I still think right now, even though I'm very interested in his own IP, unlike Nolan, I think his strength is working on, after seeing this, I think his strengths are actually working on other IPs that aren't his. And I don't think this is going to help him at all, this release, even though I think it's going to get good numbers on Netflix worldwide. It already is. It's a good watch on Netflix if you already pay for Netflix. But besides Netflix and ecosystem, this is not going to do him any favors, including, now I know no spoilers, now I know what Grace Randolph was saying with the violence and some of the uncomfortable scenes, which really make villains. They are villains, but that is a rough thing to put in a PG-13 movie. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. DL, did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Wait,
So
can I just make one extra point? Can I just make one extra point to go with what you said?
absolutely.
Because
But go ahead.
it could, because you mentioned about him not having his crew where you think some of the visuals were lacking. It could also be, I've heard rumors of Netflix mandates in terms of what they want a certain look on screen that is very digestible for like iPads and phones, where they want a lot of space more than clutter in terms of that, and that might have affected Snyder's style, because I know Snyder likes texture, he likes clutter, he likes stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that might have been one of the things that affected his visuals was the Netflix mandate, supposedly. This is a rumor.
And I also think if this knocked it out of the park, that the sells the SJL to Netflix could actually be possible. But I don't think Rebel Moon was a masterpiece or anywhere near masterpiece to warrant that, unless the director's cut is like freaking amazing, which I still think I didn't want to be the Zack Snyder fan that says, oh, wait till the director's cut comes out. But I do think, and not to get into spoilers here, Blood Axe, Ray Fisher's character, he was one of the ones I was looking forward to the most. And I without getting into spoilers, I wish there was more there. I'm thinking that his character and his physicality of his character, there's going to be a big story. I'm assuming there's going to be a big story with the Blood Axes and the director's cut that they just didn't show here. So I actually think when things are popular, when things are trending, that opens up doors. And there is a possibility. If you look at Netflix, all the DCE movies are on Netflix right now. Of course, Warner Brothers is licensing them. So if this was a groundbreaking sci-fi movie, action sci-fi movie, and it doesn't have to be like James Cameron levels, it could have pushed the needle towards Netflix. I just don't think it's good enough to do that, and I have a lot of issues with it. And I'm gonna watch it again. I still like it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Is it generous? There's still some really cool things in here, but some of this stuff is just like cool to be cool, like character designs and creature designs, and you're just like, okay. But you think about Star Wars, some Star Wars has some creatures that are really interesting, and there's not a really backstory at first. But I believe Zach is stuck at Netflix for now. And as much as people said to Snyder fans, let him move on and do other things, I think his best work is when he works on someone else's IP. And I hope we get to a point, if he just wants to make his own IP for the rest of his career, I will support that too. I'm going to watch it all. But I actually think to Zack Snyder to get back at the level where he was, because we've seen 2 projects now without him working on a major studio besides Netflix, a streaming service. And they both were fun watches, but they were not on the level with Dawn of the Dead, 300, Watchmen, BVS, and the Snyder Cut, to me. And those were really next level. Like, the thing that's frustrating being a Zack Snyder fan is when people see this, of like, see, he's not very good. And I'm like, oh, he is great. It's just, I don't know. Like Christopher Nolan, what's his strength? Is it IP stuff or his original IP stuff? I think he did really good on The Dark Knight, but if you really think Christopher Nolan, I think his strength is his own original ideas. Maybe there's a future for that with Zach. I don't see it yet. I see fun movies, interesting movies I want to see, movies I'll rewatch, but not of the caliber of when he was working on someone else's IP. And part of that's he's a fan. He's a fan of this stuff. So that's my thoughts. I'm sorry to take up the that I just got to be raw and real. This is how I'm thinking right now. I'm still a huge fan. I'm still got my seat for all the things he does next. But I would love to hear your thoughts on my take there. And I want to be positive. I hope there's an original IP that he does for Netflix that's just a banger and a masterpiece. This ain't it yet. I'm sorry. This ain't it. This isn't going to move the needle anywhere. This is going to be a fun watch. But I was thinking Rebel Moon was going to be a series to compete with Disney Star Wars TV shows. And I don't think this competes. I think Ahsoka was better than this. The Mandalorian season 3 was better than this. And I didn't, not to replace Star Wars so I can have two great sci-fi fantasy. And I don't think it's on that level. Even though some of the ideas are very cool. All right, go ahead. Sorry. And you sit on my earbud things again, Momo. Pulling on the wire.
I'm just not going to look forward to anything anymore.
That's not a way to live. You have to look forward to things.
No.
Did it hurt you to watch?
It didn't hurt me to watch. It was just it was a painful reminder of why I don't like having expectations about certain things. And y'all talked this movie up so damn good and it sucked ass.
I didn't talk it up so damn good. I said I had concerns right away. I said it looks fun.
Everybody did, dude. Before it came out, it's Zack Snyder. We're going to do this. We're hyped. We're doing this. We're getting excited for Rebel Moon. And we got excited for Rebel Moon. And what happened?
No, I'm not doom and gloom. I just don't. I know that this isn't going to open. This is not going to open any doors for Zach and the rest of Hollywood except Netflix.
Absolutely not, dude.
No.
It just further cements the point that he doesn't know how to make a movie.
No, I wouldn't go that far, Brian. But I'm not going to say either.
He doesn't know how to make a movie that's accessible to most people.
That's fair.
You have to be a fan of his work to actually enjoy his movie.
I don't actually think with some of his IP work, even though some of them are controversial.
Even with his goddamn IP work, what's their number one movie? And it's like the one movie that just most people.
Watchmen, Dawn of the Dead remake, 300. They all did really good.
Batman versus Superman.
Batman versus Superman was the only one that really got a lot of over criticized. That was the only one until he switched.
Rightfully so.
Okay. Yeah. Perp and DL, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I was just waiting for y'all to finish.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on, give me a
Oh,
second.
hell no.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Perp. A poser? Is that what you're saying? DL, take this raptor down a little bit. He is not a poser. He's not a poser.
Disappointment.
DL, you get the top spot, man, because I really respect your opinions here.
Okay. And I really want to wait to break this down when we have our spoiler stream.
When are we doing that? I don't know.
Are you available Wednesday?
I should be, yeah.
Okay.
Wednesday night. Okay.
And then Aquaman maybe we'll do Friday. I don't know. We could figure out details later. But I already made dates for the streams already. So if we got to change it, we'll figure it out. But
Thursday's my makeover.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect.
I'm gonna have my hairdresser make me cool. I'm gonna say, please make me cool. I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants, hair, color, or whatever.
No, Jerry, we really screwed ourselves not being one of those 4 cities.
They'll be coming out here looking crazy, Max. but hopefully he'll make you look good, or she'll make you look good. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I really wanted to love this. I really did. Perp already knows how I felt about it because we talked about it on his stream. But I really wanted to love this. I was so frustrated watching this. I really was.
Mm-hmm. There's cool stuff in it though, right?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's bad.
Mm-mm.
Like there's some entertaining things about it. It's watchable, I guess. I see a great movie in here.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. But this is a similar thing that I felt watching the theatrical version of Watchmen and the theatrical version of Batman v Superman. It's the same thing again, where it's like I see a great movie in here, but it doesn't feel complete. It feels rushed. It feels like stuff is cut out. The pacing is all over the place. I don't get enough with the characters.
Oh God.
Like I just you all right, Max?
Momo,
Well,
my wires to my headphones goes into my mic, and she comes and lays on it, and she's holding down the wire, and then she gets pissed off when I say move. Momo, you gotta move. You gotta move. I'm gonna put you away.
God dang. Deal with your cat, man. God dang. No, I felt the same way. It was exactly how I felt after I got done watching Army of the Dead. And I'm sat there, like the first thought that came to my head was like,
Stop
am I
it,
gonna
Momo.
have to like
Ow!
You're
She's
letting the
mad
cat,
at me.
Max is
why are
being
you letting the
abused.
cat bully you?
Sorry.
Why are you
He's
letting
being
the cat
abused by
bully
his cat.
you?
She's in the mood tonight.
This has not been a
He's a
good week
very
for
loving
Max. Let me
cat.
tell you.
but no, the first thing I thought was, am I gonna have to actually like force
I'll hold
myself to like this movie?
Get a new cat.
All right, I'll hold my
Like-
wire like this so she can't lay on it.
That's how I felt.
Why are
after
you
I got
holding
done
your
watching
wire
Army
like
of the
that?
Dead.
So she won't lay on it and hold my
Oh.
head down like to that.
Yes, and I feel like with Army of the Dead, like that was the start of me like really seeing the flaws with Snyder. I think the main issue is that ever since Army of the Dead, he's doing more things himself.
Yeah.
He's doing the cinematography himself. He's writing the script. He's doing his own. It feels like he's getting more and more creative control, and that seems to be something that that Netflix likes to do when they're getting these film auteurs to do their movies. They're saying they could do whatever they want with this movie, which part of me wants to respect that, because a lot of big studios today wants to micromanage a lot of filmmakers to make it accessible for theaters. But seeing this, because it's not only with Snyder, but like there's other people that do movies on Netflix where it's like you fully see their flaws when they're able to do whatever they want. It's a similar thing with Michael Bay too when he did Six Underground. Sorry, Perp, I gotta say this. When Michael Bay gets 100% creative control, you
God,
really
beautiful.
see his flaws. You
It's
really
beautiful.
see it. I'm glad you like it, but it's like it was that movie was
It's like the
freaking
finger of God.
that movie was
Shut
freaking.
up.
It was cynical. It was insane. It was bombastic.
You didn't
I
say that
didn't
with a
even know
straight
what was
face.
going on. Like really, Snyder, like he works best when he's not doing everything himself.
I agree.
I'm a Zack Snyder fan. I am, but I've always been critical of his stuff. He's not perfect. I know the Snyder fans are not going to like me saying this. He's not a strong writer. He's
No.
not. Every time he writes his stuff, that's where I see the flaws. It's a
And
similar
that's
thing-
okay. David Fincher is not a strong writer. It's okay. He is a filmmaker, and he gets the visual storytelling
Well,
in
didn't
there.
he-
So
he
we're
had
not
Chris
when we say he's
Terrio.
not a strong writer. Again, DL's a big fan of
Yeah.
Zack Snyder. I can't stress enough.
The last time
when
he
you're saying stuff
did
like that, it's not-
something before
exactly
Army
negative.
of the Dead and Rebel Moon, didn't he have Chris Terrio to help him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So that's a difference right there.
but here's my my biggest issue with
He had
this
a writer on
movie.
this one, Chris Weitz, right?
Yeah, he helped him on here. So, which is why
Okay.
I think the writing isn't as, in my opinion, when it comes to the stuff that he does himself, like with this Army of the Dead and Sucker Punch. I think the reason why I think, with him having a little bit of help on it, he co-wrote this. It's not as all over the place as Sucker Punch and Army of the Dead, but I still see like, oh, this is something feels off with this writing and the cinematography, because he's doing, like I said, he's doing everything himself. But the
He
main
did
issue,
the cinematography again himself.
yes, he did.
Well, he got better. I will say that.
Yeah, I think so. I think so a little bit. But my main issue with this, and this doesn't make any sense because of the platform this movie got released on. This is Netflix. They shouldn't worry about making a movie for a certain demographic, especially because this movie has a limited release, like even more limited than Army of the Dead and Glass Onion put together. And they decided to do 2 versions of this movie, and I thought that was the biggest mistake they done. We should have got the 3-hour version, the rated R version first, because this theatrical version, very similar to how I feel about BVS and Watchmen, the first cut that we got doesn't feel complete. It feels disjointed. So the first reaction that people are getting to this movie, like it's not good, because like they're not getting a full picture. You should have started this new franchise, this new universe on a good foot, actually seeing Snyder's true vision. And if I heard, the excuse is that they wanted to make this PG-13 version to be more accessible to audiences. They failed on that point, because this is not a movie for families.
The only other thing I could think of is that the R cut is just so balls to the wall action that it was hard to keep any of it, like the action, and hopefully some better story points. But that I don't know. I don't even know if Zach is capable of like hardcore like John Wick style action on his own. Because let's for instance, the stories is like base level is like a John Wick movie, but if there's like some amazing action and we just haven't seen it yet, maybe that can make this like an action masterpiece. But I don't know if Zach has that in him.
I've seen he's able to do something. Like Perp and I said this before. We've seen in his other movies he's more capable of doing better action scenes than this. Not saying that the action was bad in here.
Well, that's the only thing I'm thinking is that the action was so brutal that there was little that they could keep in the PG-13 version, and then the action when you get to the R cut is going to be really, really going to be a good action film. That's the only thing I could think that would save this movie. In some more backstory to some of the characters and like better pacing.
We desperately needed that, because like on top of the fact that the pacing is off, we could have used some more action here. We desperately needed more development with these characters, because I feel like this is a similar thing that I had an issue with Rogue One, because we don't get to know any of these characters that are being brought together to fight the Imperium. They're just random people. I want to feel for these people, but I don't get to know them. Like,
I think you will.
One action scene, and then they're just brought onto the team. Like, who are you? Like, what is this? And then, like, they should not be concerned about appealing to the same demographic as Star Wars. This doesn't have to be Star Wars. You don't have to make this for families. This is still a dark movie, even though this is PG-13. There's still brutal violence. There's attempted assault. There's prostitution. Why would I show a kid this? We should have started out with a rated R, and that's okay. We can have a more violent sci-fi action movie. Like, this should be the antithesis of Star Wars.
I mean, there was a way to cut the scene that you're referencing, where they could have just cut into the some of the soldiers harassing someone, and then cut to Sophia Batel's character stopping it, and you wouldn't even have known they went as far as they did.
Right. Like, I wasn't looking.
There was a way to make that more PG-13. I'm sorry, Zach.
Also, really? rational. If their complaint is we needed more fleshed out character stuff, how is the theater experience changing that?
It's not going to change.
I mean, there's not going to be added.
To be fair though, do you like John Wick?
I love some of them.
Yeah. So the stories there is just as base level as it is here, but the action and stuff is not as good as a Chad Stahelski.
Yeah, they also have their intent is very clear. Yeah. They want to do action stuff. They want to go from set piece to
so
set piece.
I don't know if that's what they're going. I'm not sure yet until I see the whole director.
I think his intent here was to create a world, and for the most part, I think it is successful. I thought it was a very interesting blend of medieval and science fiction. I'm sure that's been done before, but not to the scope in film version. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought that was like, maybe he should not have started this off with, "Hey, this was once a Star Wars movie." Maybe he should have just
who knows? Maybe
drop that aspect.
Maybe
of promoting that.
Maybe it is all set up, and part 2 is just a banger. Like when we get to part 2, and it should never have been split up to begin with. Who knows?
Like, I don't have a problem with this being a Star Wars pitch. That's fine, but like, I'm not expecting this to be exactly like Star Wars. This should be an alternative to Star Wars. As I said, it doesn't have to be exactly like it. It could be inspired by it.
His edgy brother,
Yeah, this edgy brother, like that would that would make it feel more unique.
I
you
would
know?
like
So,
to thank Jury Hand, Master Foot Fighter, who many people have been telling me is an alt, but you're a new member, so welcome. I think, welcome.
Many people. I just said it once. Are you getting
No,
like,
no, no,
millions?
no. It's not just you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I said it as a
I
joke.
like Jury. I like Jury too from.
I
Street
love
Fighter.
Jury. That's my favorite Street Fighter character.
Anthony,
That's my main.
ask someone on Twitter because my upstairs computer, my employer
I'll get
will
him.
not allow Twitter,
I'll get
so
him.
I can't send anything on Twitter. I can view Twitter,
Upstairs
but that's
computer.
it. I can't send anything.
What a
I
child,
thought
bro.
I did. I thought I sent you one.
Your upstairs computer can't do Twitter.
No,
Oh, because of work. Because of work. Never
They
mind.
blocked
take
it.
that back.
I can't tweet. You know.
All right.
Also, if people are willing to see Kills of the Flower Moon in theaters and
never
it's over
mind,
3 hours and rated R, there's no excuse
were
for
they
this.
willing to see it? Didn't that movie not do well?
Yeah, you're right, but I think
Well,
Rebel
thank you.
Moon would have had a better chance than Killers because
Oh yeah, that's true.
And if you're just getting here, please thumbs up
trailer
the
was
video. We'd really
Also,
appreciate.
the-
We only
the
have
movie didn't-
nine likes.
Yeah. Also, the movie didn't cost that much too. It's like $80 million for each part. So it's like I think it would have had an easier time making its money back, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Like I said, I'll break it down more when we have a spoiler discussion. But like, yeah, overall, it's fine. Like
No,
as
I don't
Herb
believe they
said,
saw this in the theater.
as
No,
Herb
I
said,
believe it. I believe.
Actually, no, that's not
no.
true. Fans-
He lives
Yeah.
near one, and he
No,
gets all
that's true.
kind of
That's true. Fans
he
went
gets
to go
all
out
kind
see
of
it.
press screenings somehow.
I was being a
or-
dick. I was being an ass.
But I believe everyone that because they were so limited that the only hardcore Snyder fans went. So I
yeah,
believe
that's
everyone
true.
clapped.
That's true. I was being.
If it was a wide release in the general audience, get the general audience to clap, that'd be something different.
like
No.
this stuff that keeps Zack Snyder being a niche director for a lot of people. Like
Well, he wasn't niche. He was a mainstream director.
he was,
Now he's
but
become
like
niche.
he's
Yeah,
become
he's a
niche
little niche
because
now.
he's not.
Hey, he's art house. This is the beginning of art house action, which is what I wanted from my. Somebody who'll go harder, you know.
Like he's not evolving as a filmmaker, and I
The
know
other-
what he's capable of. I know he's able to make a great movie that a lot of people can
The
enjoy.
other thing that could be a possibility is he's trying to spread his own original IP too thin, like for side projects, anime stuff. You know, he's trying to.
Yeah, it seems like a lot, and he's had this for 30 years, and he's bringing it up now. I hope he's not like creatively exhausted. Is what's going on. And he just
The
doing
man-
stuff
the man
like
is
his
busy.
old
The man
ideas.
Most
the man
most
has too
artists
many
hit a rough
spin-offs.
spot. Yeah, right, Anthony. That's another possibility. Is there's too many spin-offs where
Like,
he's
he has
focusing
the
on
army-
diluting
he-
it, and it's causing
yeah.
issues with the whole overall story because
He
he's
has
thinking too big.
Yeah, he has the Army of the Dead animated series, which is still happening. He said he just is working on it with another studio.
Okay,
He has the 2 movies. I think the Army of the Dead movie coming. We don't know when it's coming out. They announced the sequel last year, so he's working on between both universe, and I don't know how both universes connected. That's why the Army of the Dead and Rebel Moon universe.
This
So,
is
yeah.
this is where I think you're being way too harsh, Degrassi. I completely disagree with this. Your opinion here. That's really uncool. I think he's proven himself as a great director. I think he needs certain things to help him attain his best work, though. And
Well,
I
I
do
think-
people don't understand how hard the severance from Warner Brothers was. He basically had to rebuild himself, having even a career, and Netflix was probably one of the only takers. Honestly,
Dude, I'm not
They
gonna
bad
sit here
mouth
and
the
listen to you
hell out of
guys like wank this
Yeah.
guy off again, dude.
I'm
seriously.
not wanking him off.
Yes, you are. Ugh, God, all hail freaking Lord Snyder, dude. Can't do
No,
nothing wrong.
I'm
man.
not hailing. I said under the right circumstances, he's not. Other directors could do it all
Degrassi, you
themselves.
bang on, dude.
no, I don't know.
This felt
I'm
like
a Bay fan.
collective
Ha-
soul
Degra-
video,
has to-
dude.
Degrassi,
No
you think
bullshit.
Jay really has evolved?
This was
Just
more
the, you
si-
call him
this
just the
more
music
slow
video
motion.
director, the man that did
Yeah.
300,
His
Watchmen,
politics have
Yes,
evolved.
dude.
Dawn of the Dead, one of the
Dead-
best remakes ever made.
Bullshit. God dang, dude.
Maybe one of
You
the-
are way,
One of the
you-
best contemporary remakes.
That's
ever
I'm
just-
made.
telling you
that's
right
just-
now, the most overrated director in human history, dude.
Damn. And this is coming from a
Period.
guy that has him on toast.
It's a meme.
Oh.
That's a me. Yeah, it's a me from Coffee. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's his opinion. I don't do.
I mean, look, Brian. I love you, and I understand why you say that, but I really don't care what anyone says about this. I've seen what he's able to do. I personally love his stuff. I loved Man of Steel. I loved the director's cut of Watchmen. I
So
loved
then
300.
Who is the
The
most overrated director then?
Christopher Nolan.
God
Ooh.
damn, that's enough. Oh my God.
Damn.
That's a hot
He had
take.
that
Holy
straight from the
shit.
dome. He had that in the chamber.
And it's like I never thought that Snyder was a perfect director. You guys know I've been vocal about the choices that he's made.
You made
in
me
movies.
cry, Brian.
Oh,
But it's like
Well,
I
you're kind of proving his point with how you're reacting. He would be
what I'm
overrated if
saying,
you guys
dude.
treat
You
him like a
guys-
god.
you guys treat
Called
him
him a
like
music-
he walks on water, dude.
that's
We're
not true.
playing-
I don't think he
That's
walks
not
on water.
I'm
I
not
just
talking about you, Dial.
Talk about
Have you
me.
listened to
Scorsese.
Max?
Oh my god,
What
look
about
at
me?
the most overrated director.
I mean,
I'm talking about
I mean,
Max.
for Max,
I'm
yeah.
talking about
I
Max.
think
We're talking
that's
Kings
He's
here,
over there
gentlemen.
writing the glowing soliloquy over here to the guy, and it's like, dude, he wrote and directed a movie. Good for him.
a couple times.
And they were okay. I
They're pretty
wouldn't
good.
I wouldn't go as far as to say he's the greatest director since sliced bread or toast.
Oh, I'm never saying
no,
that. Never.
no,
Never.
That would be
not
John
at
Woo.
all. But I'm just saying, like, enough.
That'll be Greta.
Wow,
Gerwig.
I think Brian
I
needs to be
swear,
on hot
dude.
takes, DL.
I think Greta Gerwig.
He is
the new
triggering
Snyder.
me so bad right now.
There are other directors besides Zack Snyder.
I
Jesus
know
Christ.
that.
to be honest.
Not,
to be,
not
to
if
be
you
hon-
listen to you.
Have you heard of James Gunn?
I like James Gunn.
Yeah.
I think
To be
James
I
honest-
Gunn.
mean, to be fair, you do hate on his stuff with DC, but other than that, just whatever.
No,
I
I
mean, to-
don't.
Not anymore.
I like
Not
I think this
anymore,
movie
the first
for sure.
time,
I think
and
this
I
movie
like
turned Max.
and I like the Suicide Squad the second time.
the Rebel
Peace-
Moon.
The
was-
positive thing I heard,
Max's arc
when
this whole
I
time.
watched the video of saying it's good that James Gunn is rebooted. That's the first positive thing I ever heard in a long time from you.
That's not
Yes.
true.
You said it the other day. You're
I-
like, you
Yeah,
know
you
what?
said that.
After
I was-
watching
yeah,
Aquaman-
I was
give
listening to
James
that.
Gunn credit for bringing back the music cassette tape revolution.
That's good.
Yeah,
Look,
look,
that's good because he buys them a lot.
I said
Who's gonna bring back
Guardians
VHS?
franchise
Come on,
is
Marvel.
amazing. Guardians 3 was really great. I said I wasn't on board with
the
the
fuck
Suicide
off
Squad the
the
first time. I
goddamn ladder.
rewatched it because I wanted to like it. And then I ended up liking the Suicide Squad. You know what? You know the other reason I wanted to watch it again is I watched Peacemaker show with my pals on the watch party. I think with
Oh no,
Brian. He loved it.
Peacemaker was amazing.
Yeah, and that then
Peacemaker
I'm like, you know what? I like Peacemaker so much that I want to go
Peacemaker
back
show.
and rewatch the Suicide Squad and give it another shot, and I ended up loving it.
Try that with Rebel Moon.
like,
No,
yeah,
I will
like,
try to
as-
like it more.
Watch Army of the Dead.
as
then-
much as
yeah.
I loved Man of Steel and the Snyder cut, like it's clear that just once again the Snyder fans are going to like me saying this. He was never the right person to run DC. His stuff was not working. It wasn't. James Gunn
It was-
comes in and does better quality films, and
I-
people are responding to it better
I
than
will
Snyder's
say
movies.
It worked better than anything else after until James Gunn. We'll see what James Gunn does. The
Because you don't
Hamada
have-
we
version-
haven't seen
the-
Batgirl.
The
You don't have
Hamada
any other
stuff is
example.
horrendous. I don't even
Batgirl.
know if I want to see Batgirl anymore. Perp after I saw.
Well, I don't know if I ever
well-
want to come in this channel if you ever say that bullcrap again.
I
Oh,
do.
wow.
I mean, I do want to see it. I'm just saying.
All right.
I now thinking
kidding.
it might have been the right. The Hamada stuff is horrendous. It's all over the place and
Flash was
bad
good.
quality.
Flash was good.
Flash
Come
was
on,
Shazam,
good.
Shazam was okay.
Fun.
Shazam 2 was okay. Shazam 2 was fine.
Yeah. The problem is that we said this at nauseum. Like there was no direction with
Cyber
DC.
cells, don't attack Brian. He's allowed to have his opinion.
He's more
Yeah.
than he has every right.
Yeah,
to.
Brian
Yeah, his
expresses
opinion is
no
better than
tolerance.
mine.
It's not the
triggered a
first
lot of
time that
Snyder
Brian
Okay,
ever
let
said
me
it.
let me tell
Yeah.
you something. Insulting Star Trek does not hurt my feelings.
Yes.
Yeah,
bro, he
Yeah,
didn't even
Because he already
didn't
knows
even-
it's
yeah.
stupid and childish.
Yeah,
So-
Brian doesn't even like the current version of Star Trek that we have right now. So, like, come on,
Picard
bro.
season 3 is
Yeah, it's his favorite.
so yeah,
It's too much.
when I roll with
broke
people who put Zack Snyder on a pedestal, I will call him overrated. I'm sorry. It's just the way I
That's
look
true.
at it.
all right.
And I'm telling you right now, until
And
I
my
prove
friendship means more to that than to make you trigger me and get
Max,
upset about
quit
it.
interrupting DL. DL talk.
and until proven otherwise, they are not selling Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. They are not doing that. They're never going to do
Well, I
that.
think there was a possibility, but this would have
No,
been a masterpiece.
there was
No,
never a
no,
possibility
no.
to begin with. But second, like this just makes
Well,
it
we never
go
know.
even further.
Weird things have happened
That
in
is
the
the-
last couple of years. You know, you never
when
know.
they are trying to rebuild DC from scratch with James Gunn, and they're just going to sell. Well, first of all, do you know how much money it's going to cost for them to even buy the rights to use all those characters? But on top of that, that is a conflict of interest. That is a conflict of interest. You're going to have a James Justice League over here on Netflix.
We need to get
while
back
they're
on the
trying to
positive
build-
train.
Here's a positive train. That's Degrassi's
The-
got a positive train right
Of
here.
talking about the good stuff this week.
That is
Unfortunately,
true.
Rebel Moon is not on my great things this week. Unfortunately, I don't think.
Wow.
It
I
should.
saw a
Have
banger
you
of a
even
movie
seen?
today.
Wait, have you even seen Wonka or the Iron? Movie?
No,
Or Evil
I
Dead 2?
You should see them. They're
And
very good.
my A list is on pause because it's on a credit card that's at.
Oh,
the
it's a
limit.
credit card you have to pay. Yeah, that's damn.
They're
This is
like,
why you
no,
don't buy a lot of stuff.
Well,
Hey, that's the most base thing I've seen.
Rock
Gino
Beatles
ever write.
Rock Band
I
is
agree.
what did it.
Gino.
I was like,
Well, no,
they
makes
didn't give me
sense.
enough trade in. I was like, I'm getting it anyway.
I would say before we go away from that, my thoughts on Rebel Moon is a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I agree with Dio. There's some good stuff in it. There's some stuff in it. I just wish we would have got his true
Good
version.
characters.
I wish we would have got the true version on Netflix. And it's doing good. It's doing good on Netflix. It's number one everywhere on Netflix so yeah, it's doing great. You know.
Oh, Blue Jay's here. I forgot. I'm sorry, Blue Jay.
No, I was just enjoying the chaos a little bit.
You were
He's got
enjoying it.
so
I
into
was
talking
hurt.
about Zack
My
Snyder.
feelings are hurt.
Well,
Stop this perp.
I
I'll
joking.
leave, dude.
I'm
I'll leave you
joking.
alone, dude. Don't
Oh
worry
my
about it.
God,
I'll
Brian!
go.
You know I'm
Bye.
joking. Look,
No, it's fine. I
my
clearly
team.
can't
I made
exist in
myself
this,
cry. I'm an amazing actor.
Stream tonight.
You're a terrible actor.
I'm an amazing
Pussy.
actor.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
No,
No,
people
you're
not.
across
Just-
the board need to.
You could have been one of the
not let
soldiers in Rebel
other
Moon.
people's opinions hurt their feelings. But good news, everyone. I'm good to practice because one of my good friends is Crazy Joe, and he always bashes stuff I love. So I've been
Yes, he does.
I've been trained well by the craziness of Joe.
So I've watched Rebel Moon.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I like
Exactly.
it. It's not great. I mean, I just don't understand. I just
you're tired.
personally feel like this whole I guess original cut, theatrical cut, extended cut thing is just a way to make money off the Snyder fans. Honestly, that's what it is.
It's gonna work. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at
Not
the
a hot
numbers.
take.
Do the math.
It
Where
worked.
are the
Because-
numbers? Give us the numbers.
Why would you even remotely want to do a 2 version of a one film on Netflix, even though it's not going to be in theaters? It's not going to have a physical media.
I do think this is going to get better viewer numbers on a streamer than the Suicide Squad, though.
It doesn't matter.
That's
I don't
2021,
No,
it doesn't
nobody
matter.
cares.
Cyber Cells part. It's
You guys wanna-
doing
oh my
really
God.
good. That doesn't mean it's a great movie.
You want to know what's really funny?
It's a good
I-
rental
I
viewer.
think
viewing.
we're all in our
You're
own
just
little
taking
bubble.
every opportunity to throw shade at the Suicide Squad.
We
huh?
are in
When
our
you're
own little
when
bubble.
you're
I
completely
literally
ignoring all the circumstances that happened towards that movie. You're completely ignoring.
Everybody ignores everything about it just to fit
We
their
are
narrative.
not
Dude,
comparing.
I asked my
Netflix-
brother, he's in the industry with me. I asked he had no idea Rebel Moon existed. He had no idea. Like, I don't know if this is gonna hit normies because my
No,
brother
that-
didn't even
that-
know this
it's-
existed.
I think this completely failed to get new customers, and that's what exactly.
He didn't know it
needed
existed.
done.
I was shocked. I was, how
Yeah.
did you not know Rebel Moon was coming out? He's like, I had no idea that was anything.
Doesn't he watch
Well,
my
if-
show?
No,
Nobody.
Doesn't he
no.
watch your show?
no.
Well,
Well,
like
that's
I
good.
said, if I just don't understand this whole 2 cut thing. Like I get that's like a Zack Snyder thing, but it's on Netflix. Army of the Dead never had one like that.
I hope
I
so.
don't even know why
I
that's
hope so.
why
It's pretty
that's-
good.
They
I
should
don't
go back and do
really-
an R cut for that.
I-
That'd be great.
No,
I think
stop.
I don't know.
Army
I
of the
think
Dead
they
is
need,
rated R.
yeah, it is rated R.
NC-17.
That's-
The Chris, the what's his name? Chris D'Elia cut. Really stacked.
Look, I
Zombie's
just
getting it on.
honestly, this after Snyder cut, I'm so done with this director's cut thing. Just have one movie to at least look. I don't mind director's cuts. Just have at least one movie. At least it's just ridiculous to me. I'm really sick of this director's cut thing, and I'm just sick. I don't even know why they're even doing this in the first place. Like I said, I think Netflix is just banking on just to make money off the Snyder fans who just did this shit last time with Justice League. Why would they even do that in the first place? Because the Snyder Cut did that. So
he has a
They're
point.
already-
I agree. He has a point. Like
They're
there was
already
no
doing
point.
two
You
parts.
release a 3-hour movie before on Netflix, which somebody in the chat said The Irishman was 3 hours and 29 minutes. You could have released another 3 hours. Like it doesn't like that. Yeah, they should have just released both cuts
They
on
do.
Netflix, and that's it.
Let's see if it's number one at the end of the year. If a week from now, if it still stays at number one.
No, well, let's see if it stay number. It's number one on Netflix right now. It
right
beat
now,
Mario.
yeah, it just came
It's
out.
gonna
Yeah,
stay number one
it beat
until
Mario.
It's gonna.
Well,
stay
let's see if it
number
stay
one until
number one for
Avatar
the
came
rest
out.
of the week in the viewership and stuff. Which probably Netflix probably gonna give the viewership in the next three or 4 days, because that's the thing about Netflix. They only care about the viewership and how many people watch it.
Once
So
Avatar
that's the only
comes-
thing.
What do you think of my
But-
Zooms I found in the basement?
Zoom
Really
Zoo
fun.
Riot.
I like
Should
it.
should I sell them?
I mean, if you get
Or
money to
Dis-
pay your
they're-
credit
I
card,
don't know if
bill,
they're I don't know if they're worth anything yet. I have to see. They're Disney Store Zooms we got back in the day. There's even a
But
if you get money for them, cool. If you don't,
Spider-Man.
then yeah.
Chewbacca,
Look at this hot take.
Kermit.
Netflix is eventually exiting the business of original
We'll
production.
we'll see if that happens. They always say that.
But
crap.
I will say this though.
I don't think so.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Well, one more thing.
What makes you say that,
about,
Degrassi?
Well, one more thing about Rebel Moon. I do like the action, but if you're gonna do slow mo, do it correctly.
Oh no, I
Right.
laughed at some of the slow mo.
My
There was a-
God.
There was a slow mo
It's-
with Blood Axe, and the end sequence was cool when he's flying through the air. But they did slow mo with him running up a
It's like a parody.
incline. I was like, come on.
It's like a
Yeah.
parody. It's like a parody. It's almost like a parody. Like it's parodying slow mo. And it also another thing. I forgot how fine Sophia Botella was.
Oh, she's fine.
I heard she's
No,
in
she's
Atomic
beautiful.
Blonde.
She's beautiful.
She
She's
is.
beautiful.
I didn't watch Atomic Blonde yet.
I haven't seen.
never
Well,
watched it.
I haven't seen her
That's
since
the one to
Atomic.
see if. Yeah.
I haven't seen her since Atomic Blonde, and the last time I saw her, she was the Mummy.
Oh my god, the
And I was
mummy!
like-
Holy crap!
Sexy ass mummy.
She did a
But
really
yeah,
good.
she was. Yeah. Well,
The movie was
she's
okay,
sexy
but
in
she was really good in
anything.
Prisoners of Ghostland with Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
She killed it in that one.
If she's in garbage, she's still sexy. She's sexy
She's still-
anyways.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it's like with the slow motion, it felt like Zack Snyder had a slow motion button, and he would press it every 10 seconds, where it doesn't even make sense to have slow motion. Lily, she's throwing petals on the ground in the soil, and there's slow motion there. I'm like, why is this a slow motion shot? Like, what?
Oh my!
Why?
I can literally start.
I think you're
I
taking
can
this a little
literally
too
just-
personally because we're not talking shit. We're just giving our reviews.
Cybercells is just a huge Snyder
Whoa.
fan, so just let him
Dude.
let him
Calm
go.
down.
Look, I really don't care if I'm
Well,
insulting.
No, it's why I see
Snyder.
no
Kevin,
point in
I
having
really
this
don't care.
conversation because honestly, I've had this conversation a million times before. It goes nowhere. And
Are
all it
moving
does is
on then.
piss people
What are
off.
the numbers?
Moving on.
Dude.
What other
Needs to
good
calm
things
down.
happened this week? We'll move
I don't
on.
know, dude. I'm too
This has
pissed
been a
off. I
really
had a
bummer
stressed out-
week.
Stressed out fucking work week.
I guess
dude.
the-
This whole month
yeah,
has
I
been
guess-
Sorry,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm sorry, Brian, for that. I
No,
think
it's all good,
the Wolverine leaks, like the video game leaks of that one.
That's not
The-
good.
I didn't get to see it.
That is not good because actually the employees got the information out.
You know
there,
what?
And
That
that's not
kinda
good.
leak-
Never mind. Yeah.
That kind of leak is good because you
Yeah,
know the
but
game's
not- but
coming
not for-
along,
not
and as
for
long as
leaking.
the artist game doesn't go where people could play it.
Not for
Pirate.
leaking,
Yeah.
not for
That's
leaking
crazy.
other employee information, their passport, their address.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
mu-
I didn't
So
know
That's
that.
messed
the
up,
other
though.
night,
Like
I
you
was
don't do
talking
that.
about a
Guys, we are
victim
ignoring
There it
the
is.
facts here.
Yeah,
I
that,
just
that's
said,
weird.
I
yeah.
just said, when you talk about studio, I just said that it was unnecessary for Netflix to make two versions of Rebel Moon. So I am criticizing the studio. They should not have done that. And they're
No, you're
effectively
ignoring the
first
fact that they sabotaged it and the studio stopped ignoring it or something.
Oh, what if season 2?
Whatever.
I didn't see what if season 2.
I like it so far.
I didn't know that part. I just knew that there was a video of the gameplay. That's it. I didn't know. I
did not
withdraw
see-
that. I did not know people's stuff was done.
I see no leaks or anything. I turn off Twitter notifications, so because everybody's just leaking online and they're just like ignoring the fact, like, oh yeah, they're talking about the leaks instead of just talking about the actual hackers that actually leaked the shit. But never mind. Okay.
Well, 2 movies came out that were my most anticipated of the year this week: Aquaman 2 and Rebel Moon, and I don't
what
think
is your
either
thought-
one is
what-
going to be on my best of the year list.
What is your thoughts on Aquaman 2?
It was sad. There was no.
It was emotional.
I'm
Also, it was very
I'm
emotional. movie.
disappointed in
Ah, that sounds
Momoa. He
cool.
seems like he's just phoning it in, and he's just become like a.
Lobo.
He's kind of like Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel just shows up and doesn't try. He's just Vin Diesel.
He's in
after a
Lobo
while.
mode.
So you're saying that he's just playing
He-
Aquaman? Yeah.
He's just like I saw more Momoa than Aquaman in this one. Where in the first one he's trying harder. He was a little more fit. I have no room to talk, obviously, but it just seems like he was just like it seemed like he was just wearing his own wardrobe for half the movie in the action scenes.
That's for theatrical runs. What about Netflix needs studios?
Well,
Or you can't help
I'm-
yourself. You know, cyber
I can't. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
can we
can't-
just like can we not
Because the
just
studios. It's
stop
because of
highlighting
theatrical
it.
screenings. It's not for Netflix.
It's Netflix. They should be able to do
Exactly.
whatever.
Go off, go
There's
off.
No
What?
theatrical.
Yeah.
It is Netflix. They should be
Time
able to
screen.
do whatever they want. They don't
Data.
PG-13. We should have gotten the 3-hour rated R cut because it's not going to be distributed worldwide. This should not be.
No,
excused.
DL was distributed in 4 cities.
4 cities.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
4 cities. Oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
love
it makes a difference now. God.
DL, how are you not like
No, Dio is right. Dio's
how
right.
is
They should have
DL's
released
rants
it.
not like ripping up the YouTube? You're a star, man. That was
This is
great.
all-
And anybody here don't disagree with that, right? Like, yeah, he's right. What Dio's saying. Well,
think
yeah,
we're
they should have
yelling at
released that
that.
shit. It's Netflix.
This is only a taste
I
of the spoiler stream we're having later on this week.
Stop showing that perp.
Okay, bro, relax on the Ridley Scott thing. He's releasing a 4-hour cut of Napoleon on Apple.
I got a
He's
Can't
like-
wait
feeling.
for that. Napoleon was fun.
That's another thing too. Napoleon. I didn't even want to
That was
Ridley
chopped
Scott
up to
got the
hell,
most.
but it was still. I still had
Ridley
fun
Scott
with
got
it.
like 12 directors cut, counting Napoleon now. So he's. Whew.
That's why I
Um,
like director's cut because of
Oh,
Ridley
here's
Scott alone.
some good news. Let me bring this up. Good news of Twitter. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
I was
no,
just
no,
trying
I
to
hate
trigger
that.
perp. Do you hate that too?
Yeah.
Here's
It's like
good news.
it's like the most
Scream
random shit
7
ever.
director Christopher Landon quits, calling job a nightmare.
I told
Dang.
I told Perp.
That's
couple
good.
weeks
That's
ago.
good. It's bad.
I told
I'm
Perp
glad
that
he
this
left.
franchise is dead.
No.
They're
It's
gonna
not.
get another director.
No, it's not dead. If he felt it wasn't going the right way, if he lost his stars because of reasons, I'm not getting into that.
No,
Well-
they're not. This franchise is dead.
What
No.
reasons, Max?
Because of
No
the
one wants to know,
bizarre
Perp,
political
geez.
statements on Twitter,
Just like seeing.
and then Jenna Ortega because she was busy getting a paycheck, and he's unhappy. He should leave. You know, nothing's worse than you staying on just for the paycheck and then have a horrible experience.
It's over. No, it's
It's
over.
not
There's
over.
no Screen 7. There's no Screen 7.
It's over, bro.
We're
Bro, there's no
Dude,
no
the last
cast
one made
members,
so much
there's
money. You
nothing.
guys are insane if you don't think there's going to be a Screen 7.
They lost their
You
Scream
announced
really-
in the
really
next 2
think
years.
that Scream 7 is going to be the highest of the franchise?
No, I
no.
didn't
No,
Not
but in
anymore.
2
It's
years they
not.
do it. Dude, wait until the trailer would say that.
I'm
What else
not.
do they
That was
have?
a really
I'm
good
not.
trailer.
What else do they have? They lost their directors. They lost their 2 main leads. What else are they
Dude,
going to
there's
do?
other directors.
Well, there's
Look
not
at
gonna be
Ari
interesting
Aster. You guys
characters.
lose your
There's
shit.
not gonna be none. Who they gonna
Ari
bring back?
Aster is
E?
not doing
Are they gonna
Scream.
bring
I
back
know,
E
but I'm
back?
just saying, what if? What if they get
No.
Rennie Harlan like the Strangers? What do they get?
John
No,
Woo.
I'm good.
John Woo. There
Um,
we go.
Back in November, it was announced that
Slow
breakout
motion.
star Melissa Barrera, who was
Zack
leading
Snyder.
the franchise, had been fired due to social media posts
Pigeons.
in the wake
That was
of a
dumb.
war that were deemed,
That was
Um,
dumb. That was, she was whatever.
So it seems like he might be standing by his star too, and not putting up with the BS.
As he
it's
should.
yeah. So I actually think this is a good news. They need to rethink what they're doing with this movie. This is actually, I'm spinning this in the good news, Perp. I do think there's life left in the Scream franchise,
Of course.
but
as long as horror movies
just-
are big, there's always
just
gonna
trying
be
to
Scream.
push Scream 7 along when you make these huge changes of firing one of your big stars and the other stars.
Yeah,
not
and then
coming
having to
back,
rewrite
they
it while
need
keeping the
they need
script.
to take
Yeah,
they need to really
it's a mess.
reevaluate what they're doing with. So I think
Yeah.
I think if they just came out and they just pushed ahead and he's unhappy that it's going to suffer the director
Yeah.
if he's not unhappy.
And
So
he'll
they
get
need
another
to
job somewhere
reevaluate.
else. He's very hot
Yeah.
right now.
No,
with
he's
his
gonna get
Blumhouse
another
stuff.
job for sure.
So-
There's
Yeah.
no about that. But
So
They need to-
as
they
a
need to
great
come back to
scientist
the-
once said, you got to take it back to formula.
Because basically what seemed like they were doing is just going to go ahead with Nev Campbell and just like keep the same timeline of
She's
when they're
not
gonna
coming
go into
back.
production. And all signs were pointing towards a rushed production, a sloppy production. So I'm glad someone put on the brakes. They obviously have to
coming
put
back.
on the brakes now, I think.
I really don't.
only
care
way
if
she's
they-
come back if she get paid the money that she wants.
It's probably best too, because they were probably going to do one a year. They were trying to do the Saw thing, one Scream movie a year. Now they could actually take their time and actually tell a story without worrying about, okay, how are we going to match this? We need to do it in time by next year, next Halloween, whatever. So I think I kind of agree with Max. Take it back to formula.
Or do something drastically different because I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over again.
Sure.
Like,
Well, New York, it felt like they were going for different. That's why I was excited. I was like, okay, the New York thing is great. I see Ghostface with a shotgun. That's a cool image I've never seen before. Like they were really seemed like they were going all out.
the,
more.
the twist is still nonsense. Like, come on now. You still
Yeah,
expect-
but thematically it makes sense in terms of, quote unquote Fast and Furious family shit. Like, yeah, I kind of see
what
it
the heck? Like,
thematically.
Here's
Maybe
some
not
good
narratively.
news. The Roadhouse remake. That's a good image there, Gyllenhaal. I wasn't necessarily think they should remake it, but I'm excited to check this out on Amazon.
yeah, okay.
Sure.
I like Gyllenhaal.
I mean, no, I do like Joe.
Is that the bar?
I don't know if they changed it around where he's
They
a
changed it
MMA
around big
fighter
time.
now. I don't know.
I'm now a bouncer at an MME fight club.
MMA Fight Club. All right.
That's it. That's right. I'm a drop kick Max.
All right. Listen, I'm struggling to come up with 5 positive this week, which is really shocking.
I mean,
Crazy,
yeah, it's
this
not-
movie got good testing score, and Amazon's like, nope, it's going to the streaming service. Even Jake fought for it. It's like, can we please get this in theaters?
Okay, hold on. Are we okay?
They must
Let
have
me.
done the numbers.
I think I got something,
Mr.
but I
Mrs. Smith?
forgot if it was this week or last week.
It's all right. Well, oh, what the hell is that?
Holy shit, that looked cool as hell.
I don't know what that is.
Click on it.
No. Then the algorithm will send me more weird shit.
Not anything new at once came out.
Oh, what's this?
Max, can we be positive and say the good news is Rebel Moon's out, and there are fans that are very satisfied that love
Yeah.
it. 10 out of 10. That's a positive. People are happy
Well,
with Rebel Moon.
Sure.
It's a good week to be a Snyder fan.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll
Is
go
that
to
our number
Twitter to
one?
find
Let's
some
do it.
more good news. I'll go to Twitter, find some more good news. I probably tweeted something good news.
Oh, the Paramount mergers. It was this week.
Well,
That's not good.
they're not.
I'd
It's
say
not
it's not good idea. But
Good for
not-
Brian
Why
and Star Trek.
they're still in negotiations. It's not happening, but they're in
Let's
negotiations.
you know what? Let's liven things up and have a little good news of Twitter segment.
Ugh. Okay, I'm going to have my smoke break.
No, you got to be here for this, especially
Yeah, I gotta
this.
get high.
Smoke break.
Oh,
What?
I got one. I got one. I
This
got
is
one.
the
I got
worst
one. I got
segment
one.
on YouTube history, bro. Like,
I
It
got
is
one, I
the
got one.
greatest segment.
It is the
I
worst segment I've
Find
ever
the
seen on
positive
YouTube.
on Twitter. Sometimes it's
No, you
hard.
don't.
Show
No,
us
you
your
don't.
Twitter. You show
You
us
guys
what
want to
you
listen to
repost
some
on Twitter.
bardcore? Like it's like a dude playing a
So
lute
bad.
to like.
And it's
old
normally
school
not good news. It's just
metal.
you shitting on Gun and reposting Gun memes.
I didn't post anything done this week today.
Oh
This
wait,
my-
wait.
this
Oh,
is
this
good.
It
happened.
is positive.
This happened. This
Why
happened.
did you stop on this meme? What the hell, bro?
It's hilarious.
Universal
How is that
and
hilarious?
Illumination pitching Nintendo
Bro,
Cinematic Universe
This was
Super
hilarious
Smash
in like
Bros.
2016. What is this?
I've never
Stupid.
seen this meme.
Boomer memes.
Man, with
Okay.
the CC.
Glad
It
you
was
brought
my
it up.
brother once, and
I'm
then
glad you caught up to this meme.
and then Circe said, "Hold my beer."
I tried, Isaac. You're not paying attention. I tried.
That's a good one. What Isaac did say.
And the way
the-
Circe
the-
looks in the pictures, like perfect. That's an amazing meme.
This is terrible.
All
Dylan
right,
from
11
Barda.
a.m., 2 a.m.
Wonder, you're always on
8
that.
minutes before my alarm.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Someone recreated
But with cookies
Scarface
and
with
donuts. Oh my
cookies.
God, this is
That
like
was
a
literally my
grandma's
night's
Twitter.
sleep. Not the donuts, but the or cookies
Here's,
or whatever.
Here's Van Damme in a
Jean-Claude Van-
suit with a fan.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
It is absolutely stunning.
Here's
You can kick a dude
Tenacious
over his
D
head.
looking
That's
like
Tenacious
Charlie,
D, of
like
course.
Peanuts.
Yeah,
All right,
and that's you. That's Max.
let me see what else
That's who you
Good
are.
News I food. Oh, look at that. Linda Carter. I repost Linda Carter lifting weights.
She's
Good
working
news
on
of
the
Twitter.
The
Good
fakest
news of
looking weights that
Twitter.
I've ever seen.
She needs to eat a sandwich.
Freaking weirdo.
Boomer Facebook memes have come
Damn.
on Twitter.
Dude, yeah,
That
seriously.
sounds a little sexist there. Shit.
What?
My grandpa. One of the last times I visited my grandfather nursing home, we were watching Wonder Woman.
Hold on.
This segment is almost good. What do you mean almost good?
Hold on, Max. Keep that picture.
It's barely reached the level of
Keep this picture.
tolerable.
I'm telling you, he needs that like music like for this. It's like
There you go.
Twitter news over
Music,
happy music
yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah,
You know?
it needs to have that Entertainment Tonight music.
Birthdays. No, that's lame, dude.
I even forgot StreamYard got music.
Yeah.
StreamYard's music is dumb though. It's like
Well, it's not going to give me a claim.
It's their
Okay.
own thing.
proceed.
Okay, there we go.
All right, good news of Twitter. Linda Carter, feats of strength. Next up, airing of grievances. Happy. Stop showing that shit. That's not good news on Twitter. This is good news of Twitter. Oh, let's see what Sophia Patella has to say.
The music has convinced me. This is amazing.
The music changed it for
The
you?
music completely changed it
This-
for you.
this- look,
Brian, you
everyone's
are
in a better
producer.
mood.
God damn.
You see how
Everyone's in a
important,
better mood.
you see how
Quiet.
important music is?
Go back. Keep doing it. Have Max talking while scrolling through Twitter with this.
With this music on.
I know it really
I
needs
love-
like yakety sax from freaking Benny Hill, you know?
Just like a carnival.
The
Carnival
best part
coming
about
in
working with Zach
Yep.
is his enthusiasm and the fun he brings on set.
The enthusiasm and the fun that Zack Snyder brings on set is the best thing about working with Zack Snyder, according
Of course,
to
every
Sophia
actor
Patella.
say that.
Yeah.
And she'll
Oh
beautiful
god,
on
man,
red
you should go
carpet.
wash his feet, dude.
I would.
What?
If he asked,
Why?
I would.
Why?
I
Okay,
would wash
relax,
Zack
relax.
Snyder's. No, if he wanted to, I would wash his feet. Yes.
Okay,
You
relax.
would,
And then I would
will you
say,
kiss his
It's a
feet?
hard day. Would you take off his shoes when he came home?
He'd
When
cradle the
came home,
balls
would
and
you take off his
everything,
shoes
dude.
after a hard day of
no,
shooting?
I wouldn't do that.
Would you take off his shoes? No. But you would wash his feet, but you wouldn't take off his shoes.
If he wanted me to,
But what
Max
if he wanted
Hey,
you to
kiss
take
his
off his shoes?
toes.
I would wash your feet too,
If you
Brian.
like this.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Wait, what? Like, what is wrong with Brian tonight?
You're the one saying you're
You
washing
got
his
you,
own-
something
You're
dripped
the
on your
one who
shirt,
said that,
Unprovoked.
not
bro.
Brian.
Something
Yeah,
dripped on your
unprovoked.
shirt,
You
bro.
randomly say that.
Yeah, I know.
Moving on.
Let's
Moving
listen to
on.
Sophia Patella.
Max, you would kiss his toes. I swear to God. That's
He
all
would.
right.
He
He'd
would,
suck
he
on
wouldn't
the
take
big
off his
one,
shoes. I don't
too.
believe him. I think he would take off his shoes.
I would not.
You would. It's a
That's
hard day
weird,
shooting.
man.
He's
Oh,
been
my
shooting Rebel
cousin
Moon
here.
Part 4, and he's tired, and he wants you to take
And
off his
even
shoes.
your
You wouldn't
cousin
do
think
it?
you weird, Max. Look at you.
That's weird, man.
Anthony,
It's
no one wants
embarrassing.
no.
That's
Anthony,
weird, man.
calm down your thirst. Thirst check for Anthony.
I
Sheesh.
mean, I would wash.
How do you do
Wait,
it, sir?
why does he get the thirst check and you don't? You want to do the same thing to Zack Snyder?
I said if he wanted me to, I would. I would, if he was hard.
Oh,
working,
that-
directing,
You
You
can-
forgot that
stand.
stipulation, Anthony.
You consenting that makes it.
Yeah.
Listen. Brian said it. I was just agreeing. I was just agreeing with him for comedic relief. Comedy timing, which I'm a master at. Master of comedy.
Are you?
No,
Yeah.
I tried. All right, let's see what else. What
I
other
think inadvertently.
nuggets does Sophia
He's
Patella
funny
have to
looking.
say about working with Zach?
I-
Smelling.
I think by accident he's the master of comedy.
That
Yeah, right.
he
Broken
he's
clocks right
just
twice a day.
he's fun. Like I would turn my head left and right. He would playing
shit, I'm learning
basketball
this
and
stuff.
he loved putting.
He
those
wasn't even
hands
directing. This
into-
man can't even
Playing
direct her.
basketball.
Why aren't you directing her, Zach? Why are you playing basketball? She's turning her head so you can give her direction.
He's allowed to work out.
That,
in your
this all
set.
explains Rebel Moon. He was playing basketball the whole time. All right, move
I
on.
would love
Good
Makes
news.
sense.
We found out what happened. Good
Rebel Moon
news. We
cast
found out what
playing
happened.
basketball.
He's playing basketball.
We should play Brian, when you come visit, we're gonna go play basketball and tennis. And
In front of
hacky
Sophia.
Do
sack.
you even play those
When
sports?
she's looking for direction.
I can.
Bombarda.
I can, Anthony.
Can't.
Then you take
I'm
off
gonna
his shoes.
blast
You
the
know, he's
pumpkin
that-
fool.
Man's been
in the
working
trash,
hard.
and I'm here sweating, stressing out about my scene, and wondering if I know everything that I'm doing and if I'm gonna be good enough. And he's there just having fun. I'm like, I might as well just relax. Also,
I'm nervous about my part, and
The best
he's
part
not
about
giving me
working
any
with-
direction. He's not giving me any feedback, anything
Oh,
to look
now
at.
you're being
so-
nasty. You're being nasty, perp. No.
Ryan got me in a mood.
He says.
I'm in the
He
mood to
says.
dive in
She
all the way.
said that.
I'm sorry, dude. I've never heard you talk so glowingly about somebody.
I never heard you
Right.
want
I
to watch
talked about
another
that
man.
about you, Brian.
eat.
She says it's so laid
You
back. It
touch
makes
his
her.
feet, but not his shoes.
She's
Okay,
such,
next thing on Twitter, please.
she's such an introvert. It's so cute.
Scrolling.
Yeah, that was really cute.
Sure.
Okay.
What the heck is
Tasha
this?
Station.
What is this?
Only real
What
Star
ahead
Wars
of
fans
Mark
get
Hamill
this.
in the gas station?
He's got a power converter in his hand.
Oh
Oh my
God.
Oh my
Is he
God.
whining in the same process?
How dare you!
Oh, wow.
Brian,
Pick up some
How
power
dare you
converters.
tear down Zack Snyder and Luke Skywalker the same night. You
That's
know
the point,
my
though.
favorite character.
To the
God.
max.
Where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? Bruce, I
I'm
need
chilling.
Too much
We saw
blue
the
milk.
futility in this stream.
Why wouldn't anyone? Why
This is
wouldn't?
cool.
Why wouldn't anyone want to speak negatively about Zach?
This
Oh,
is
there
cool.
you
This
go.
is Harrison Ford
What do you mean? Why would anyone?
and George Lucas on the set.
I forgot what side you were on, Zeno. to your troll.
Alright.
Like, I don't know.
Fish action, baby.
The Iron Claw is now playing in theaters, and my I want to
This is
see it,
actually
and my
something I
AMC
want to watch.
my
I'm gonna see
AMC A list is on hold because of my,
A24
I'm at-
movies. The A24 movie doesn't.
I
take
did
that long
pay
to
the
be
credit card though, so
Oh,
hopefully go.
Dang, dude, they got the
Thursday.
WCCW thing logo.
It looks
Yeah,
great.
love the old classic logo. Yeah,
They look
Yeah.
great.
I
can't wait
think
to
this
see
will be this will probably be the first one to go on HBO because HBO signed a deal with A24 for every movie to be. In
Ryan,
there.
I would
it's
love for you
supposed
to
to
do a
be-
review of this.
I'll
I
review it too.
I was not interested in this at all until I heard that this is A24's top reviewed movie of all time.
Oh, it got an A minus cinema
great.
score. I
So
believe,
so
it's
like
doing
holy
good.
crap! So I got to see this.
I can't wait to see this.
I got a
um,
screener. I'm gonna watch it probably.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
you do?
Yeah.
Darn it!
We worked in the industry. Of
Let me
course, he's gonna
screen
get
it with you.
screeners. No,
All right. Well, that's on my good news of Twitter. Everyone's raving about it. Oh, I had this for
Joe.
Crazy Joe.
Oh,
Jim
that's cute.
Henson's the thing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cute.
Good news of Twitter.
I can still have childs.
Oh, here's good news of Twitter.
But
Way Forward, one of my favorite video game developers, Shantae Half Genie Hero is
I
half
have no
on,
clue.
half off on select platforms.
Shantae.
Great platformer. I don't know if this is real or not. Zero. Are they getting rid of
No.
stuff at Best
Good
Buy?
news.
I think didn't they
bad.
announce they're getting rid of their.
It's bad
4K
news that
stuff?
Best Buy is getting rid of physical media, but if they're starting to give them away, that's good news.
Well, Walmart.
I'll go
I mean,
check.
Walmart said they're keeping the thing forever. So.
Oh,
Good
here's
job,
good news.
Walmart.
Look at this, Brian.
Oh my God, we have Voltaire from the dead.
Good news of Twitter,
Triple.
Voltaire.
Hi and hello, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Hello, happy
Welcome.
holidays.
Yes. You
Yes,
see how
sir,
down
dude.
everyone is, Voltaire? Oh my goodness, thank you.
Low
So-
energy.
I love that you came in with such high tea and positive
Oh, you know
energy.
what? Dude.
I was joking.
I'm good. I'm good. Max.
I do bring the
That's
tea
tough.
in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at these classic pizza ads. That's good news. Well, it's
Man,
not news.
I wish these ads would still.
How
be
is this
like
good
They don't
news?
make,
It's
they don't
not-
make these ads like this. No
I
more.
love these. I love these ads. Bigfoot pizza, triple decker pizza.
that
triple
pizza
decker
looks
road
nasty. That pizza looks nasty.
This is
No.
the greatest segment.
And look
ever.
at $10.99. Wow,
Wow, are you out of your mind?
big topper for lunch. The Edge pizza sucked though. That-
Brian,
that
what
was
is your
horrible.
favorite
Yeah.
pizza?
I liked the big New Yorker that they had.
They still
one
have
was
that, I
good.
think.
They still have
It's
that.
not
Good
the
news.
s- It's not the same.
Haha.
Not the
Zach
same.
Flex.
Yeah.
That's good news. It's now Zach Flex.
Oh,
That would
God.
be a shit streaming service.
This, by the power of 1.21 gigawatts.
No, sir. Disavow.
There's a
Look
point.
at this.
Okay,
This
good
is
news.
great.
Good news. We have that.
Good news.
Whatever that.
Oh no, this isn't. This is.
Oh,
bad.
come on.
Don't laugh.
Oh,
Don't
This is
laugh.
good news.
This is bad. Bad Twitter.
What?
Bad. How dare you suggest?
Yeah, yeah, this is my profile picture. Yeah, I'm gonna find it now. Yeah,
what do you mean?
Bad news of Twitter. Bad. That's horrible.
Yeah,
suggestion.
there you go.
You
What
like
do
it.
you mean, you people?
I did. It's gonna,
You
the
reposted
Marvels,
it.
you're a winner no matter what.
That's a fan count, of course.
Cool cope.
Oh, that was funny. Basically, he said, "I'll pay you to not what you think,
Okay, cool.
to
good news.
have me win an
Fair.
argument because he's a married man."
Okay.
It was funny.
You saw how
Here's
Good news.
Michael J. Fox promoting the Back to the Future release in Japan. I've never seen this picture, and that's news to me.
Good news.
There you go.
Look so young.
I'll move on soon. But Voltaire's here.
Not soon enough. Come on.
No,
Voltaire, you enjoy?
Voltaire's-
Not soon enough.
Come on.
Voltaire's getting off on this.
I love this segment.
This is. I never saw.
Not
that.
everybody.
Don't lie to
I
this man.
love Michael J. Fox.
Don't lie to
I
this
love
man.
Back to the Future, and this is a great photo.
That is a great photo.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
What time is it?
Oh, this is really good news.
What did it say?
I photoshopped Paddington in the movie.
Good news.
Oh, that count is hilarious.
That is. I love this.
Wow.
Him and King Kong bringing it. Paddington Bear. There's a Paddington Bear account. That's good news. I found it on Twitter. Don't yawn.
I'm tired.
I found it on Twitter where they
found Bear for a long
photoshopped
time.
Paddington Bear into random stuff.
Good news. We
And
found
this
it.
was great. Yeah, good news about
is
this
amazing.
account.
You know this? This was up for a long time.
If you know it was, I didn't see it till now. I think that's almost it. Oh no, this is good news that this didn't happen. See, goes out to CGH, the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. This is what they were going to do to Dr. Octopus.
Oh, hell no.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
That's
an
Dr.
octopus.
That's what they
That's
remember.
Doc Ock,
Rhino.
an Amazing
That
Spider-Man
would have
movie.
been bad.
What?
I mean, we don't see it in context, but if this is accurate, we were close to seeing this. Let me make this bigger. In
Look like something DC would do.
Ock and the Amazing Spider-Man.
Look at the comments saying we were robbed of an all-timer for fuck's
Okay,
sake.
no, that person is lying.
Problem an all timer.
I mean, what do you think of this burp? Is it good? Is it
Not
good
the
news that
design
we
I would have
didn't
gone
get
with. I don't know. Maybe it would have worked things
Looks
out.
like a bee. He looked like from the Transformer
Yeah,
universe.
he looks like a bee. Like what?
No, he looks like Yellow Jacket.
this? Good
He
news that
does.
didn't happen.
That's good news.
Man,
I'll make this an update on Wolverine.
I don't need to know.
All right,
think
I'll
we
be
are-
back.
Oh, you're back? Oh,
I'll be back. Give me 10 minutes.
there's Kevin
Good
Smith.
news.
I'm almost done.
No, you're
Oh
not.
my god.
Yeah,
Hey, no,
dude.
you should have been done.
Should have been done.
Well, we're struggling with good news for To The Max this week.
Hey,
I think we
Ghostbusters,
just-
the Frozen Kingdom. There you go.
If
I
you
think-
have a game, Blue Jay?
Frozen Empire. That's what I meant.
Oh, this is good
I don't
news. I
think
didn't know that Deborah Snyder had a cameo in BVS.
You know that?
No.
I don't think nobody knows that.
surprised.
Nobody.
Did you know that, Blue Jay, till now?
No, I don't think. I don't even know what she looked like.
Oh, well, how kind of Snyder fan are you?
I'm not really. I just watch the movies.
Remember, kids, take care of your teeth and be kind to animals.
That's funny,
Ray
Ray
Porter.
Porter.
Damn.
That's, Ray Porter getting work. That's good news.
There you go.
You know,
Nice
it's not
guy.
Warner Brothers. Oh, this is funny. Oh, I'm probably being too
Quote
loud.
ages badly.
Hold on.
Yeah, that quote did age badly.
That's probably, if he didn't want to get man, that's man. He fumbled. He fumbled hardly.
Well, so how's your
He
day
got paid
today?
more money than Robert Downey Jr., which is crazy.
Yeah.
So how's your day today, guys? You know, it's been a day. It's been a week. You know?
I'm still playing Hogwarts.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
I got my
Awesome.
broom. I'm
All
flying
right,
around.
hold on, everyone. Callie's really raising a hell down there, and they're both in their kennel
Go
taking a nap,
do
and
your,
I have
do
to
your
make
dog
sure
shit.
Basil's
Go do-
okay.
go do.
So I'll go down.
You should go do your dog shit.
Yeah, go do your dog shit.
Let me ask
Go
people a
ahead.
question. Why does
your
everybody? Why do the
business.
critics hate Rebel Moon so much? What was so bad about it? They hated
Because it's
it.
not that good of a movie.
Because the version that we got doesn't feel complete.
I mean,
The
it's
P-
got
the
some
PG-13
issues, but it's not like a 24 like the ratings said it was. I mean, it's got everything the critics should love. It had a woman of color lead, 105 pounds, who was kicking ass throughout the movie. Like, I don't get it.
Are
It
you
wasn't-
real? Oh, okay. I see you're trolling. I know you're trolling, but like, no.
That's what the critics love.
Oh yeah, Sugu Patella, kicking ass. I was actually kind of horny from that shit.
Oh my god.
That does get the critics horny, though. But it just the acting seemed pretty bad. But I couldn't tell if that was the acting or the writing. But it looked good.
Well,
I mean-
okay. Well,
What are we talking about?
I mean,
Rebel Moon.
well,
Oh.
see, the thing is,
pretty good.
I mean, I liked it, but I can kind of tell that it's been like cut down to like a PG-13. The scene where her fighting in the barn. That's like I mean, it's a good fight scene, but it's terribly edited.
There's a lot of
like
okay. I like the movie for the most part because it did try to do something a little bit different, but there is a lot of narrative issues, like in
Yeah.
very basic storytelling things that I was even talking about I think yesterday, like even her intro and how they show that she's a soldier, like that should have been held as a mystery of like, okay, why isn't she fitting in with this town or whatever? Like the way they like she literally explains it. I've tasted blood, I've killed, I've done that. It's like that should have been shown. He had the footage. That should have been like a dream sequence or something. But like, there's a lot of points like that where it's like a lot of just narrative stuff is being explained rather than like sort of shown, or
Feels
even
like it should have been a long multi-season TV show, truthfully. And
yeah.
everybody
Trying to cram so
got
much
that
in there.
crew within like every time they go see him, it was like a cut scene from a video game. How quickly they got the person
Well,
recruited.
and also the fact
Yeah.
that they had to do because I feel like when they're doing this when they did the whole like two director's cut thing, like the director's cut thing, it kind of feels like Netflix is capitalizing on the whole Snyder fandom thing. That's what it is. They want to get that money off of the fans because of the whole director's cut thing. But I don't
like
think
the idea.
it's stupid because
It's not stupid. It's okay. I talked about this where if the general reaction is what's going to be the general reaction to the audience, like the general reaction for the critics from like us outside of the hardcore Snyder people, then I think that's the only way to market it. I think there's it could be said, this is all speculation, that Netflix knew that how this was going to be received, so they have to get that core fan base excited for the next 6 months until the second one, of like no, like still talking about it, still like okay, it's coming out, like that. So they kind of had to do this. If the normies take this movie like a lot of other people have,
Well,
there's no other way to do it.
I don't.
I didn't think they accomplished that. They didn't even accomplish that.
No, that's
I mean,
what I'm
I don't
saying.
know. Apparently, the numbers are good. It's number one right now.
When you do think about it, what happens when Snyder during the production of Justice League, it was a
For
tragedy
sure,
that
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
They kind of started this whole thing. It
Sure.
feels like Netflix is kind of banking on, not the track. It's just banking on the thing that came from it. You know what I'm trying to get at?
They want a
weird.
hardcore fan base to be
Snyder Cut movement, all
hashtagging
those
this thing
people,
for
yeah.
a while.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
but
it
Zach had Final Cut, right? Netflix gave him Final
No,
Cut.
I think they gave
It's
him a deal.
Netflix asked
I
for
think
the
they gave him a deal.
PG-13 cut, and he
Yeah, I think they
he
gave him
gave
a
it
deal.
to them, and it's like okay,
They
whatever.
confirmed there's two versions of the movie for no reason, even though it's on Netflix. It's not getting a theatrical release. It's not going to be on home media anytime soon. So what's the point? Just to make money off of Snyder.
It doesn't make the money for me while I'm take the dogs off. Thank you.
You're already making it 2 parts. Like you're already like, why are we doing this?
Yeah,
All right,
I
let's
agree.
move on to something positive.
But it's
Rebel
not-
Moon has not become the positive.
No, it is not.
I thought I have a positive review. I like the movie. I think it's crazy
No, I
they
mean,
got 24 on Rotten
it's-
Tomatoes. It's
I mean,
bananas.
Rotten Tomatoes, I don't really care, honestly. But like,
I
it's
don't-
cool that you
that
like the
was
movie.
the man.
I I liked it fine, but it's not like great or whatever.
Well, I
mean,
want
it
to
has some
respond to
cool
Law for
scenery.
the $1.99 Max reining these gunheads. I am a gunhead too. I
Me
am.
too.
I'm a proud gunhead.
They are clipping that.
What does Joe say? He's a gun.
A year ago,
Gun nut.
Gun nut. Maybe gun nut's
He's a
better.
gun
'cause
nut.
Gunhead kind of sounds like gun to the head, which is bad.
Yep, they're gonna
That is
clip
bad.
that.
Never.
They're gonna
That,
Good
you're
clip
job,
it.
getting
Max.
clipped for that.
No, I don't.
stop
want,
while
I
you're
don't-
ahead.
I don't
Which
want. I don't
is
want anything
bad.
like that.
Let's just stop.
But I was
just stop,
thinking of like
yeah.
the Grateful Dead, Deadheads. You know.
No. Stop.
Yeah, we would have stopped.
Gun
there.
nut
Let's,
is
I kinda
good.
Dead was in the name.
Gun
I would agree
nuts.
with you, but
Gun
since
nuts
it's
is
not-
good.
all right,
Gun
let's
nuts.
start to the max.
It's not
Let's do
making
it.
money anyway.
Okay.
It's not making any.
All
money.
right. Did we finish good news of Twitter?
Yes, we're done.
No.
Yeah. With a
Yeah, there's
Ryan!
really,
It was a
I
rally.
made
honestly-
last time online 11 years ago. I really liked him as Rhodey.
We're
Yeah,
done,
well,
dude.
he
We're
fumbled. He fumbled.
see, we can basically just skip this whole topic thing because really, it's just been
Yeah.
a very
It's not going to happen tonight. I apologize.
Rebel Coop.
Oh yeah, I forgot this
Child
on
of
Netflix.
Feathers.
That chicken
I was
run
gonna
thing,
say, yeah. Don't worry about the top 5 this week. I don't think we have a top 5.
Yeah, I don't think.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
I saw a great movie today.
I don't even have a game right now because I'm
I
just.
think
like,
there's gonna be more news
Why
on
Flick Chart?
January.
It's
Look at this.
Christmas,
Chart,
dude. We'll
baby.
play some
All
flick
time.
chart.
Let's do some flick shot.
That is a cool.
Okay,
bike.
that's cool. That is cool. I want one of those.
There.
Yeah,
See,
that guy's hair is really
Never-
cool.
I used to
Never
have
failed.
I used to have that cassette.
You should do that haircut. Aren't you
I
dying?
want
You have the
Aren't you
music,
dying,
Brian?
Max?
You have the music?
I said my
had the
hairdresser could do whatever she
video
wants.
VHS
Okay.
cassette.
Give her that picture.
Please don't do that.
If
But
they
the
sell one of
soundtrack's
these, I'll buy
amazing.
this instantly.
It's like 90%
Hey, how about the top 5
Prince.
is all Rebel Moon? It's just all 5.
Rebel Moon, Rebel Moon, Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon, Rebel Moon, Rebel Moon.
Well, what is Brian?
We
trying to
couldn't
say?
be
What you
any
say,
more
Brian?
positive, Max.
Wait, what is Brian saying?
It's 90% Prince on that soundtrack.
Oh yeah, Prince. Prince is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Just
Like,
love the
I put this for Voltaire.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just.
I'm sure he
pointing that out.
appreciates it.
Yeah.
That's a cameo. He loved that tweet.
I
That was
all
good
I
news
kept
in your
thinking
Twitter.
was
He does look like Jim
yeah,
Curry
but
there.
dude, he reminded me of the bad guy from Deadpool. Oh wait, never mind. They're the same people.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
really good news. Look at this. Look at this.
Hey, he found it. He found it on the
Kitty.
road.
Yeah, he found the kitty, and then look at this. Top 5 end the stream. Oh,
That is the good one.
watch this. This is really good news.
Did you just throw it?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
Why would
messed
you
up.
say that?
I don't know. That's what it's. I don't know.
Why would
I
you
was
say
not
that?
thinking
Bert?
that.
You
That's
watch
don't
too
know.
many horror
Why
movies.
would I retweet that?
Because you're a maniac.
Why
Chuck
would
the
I
kitten.
retweet that? I would instantly be canceled. That's disgusting. No, he
I
said
agree.
kitty.
Don't do that. Don't throw.
Chuck the
kitties.
kitten. Chuck the kitten.
He ate it.
Ew.
I just
Oh,
don't like the
that's
way this is
nasty.
set up. I saw this documentary called "You Don't
Yeah,
F with
response
Cats."
to my wife.
It's
She was-
just like
she's like,
every
"Is
time I
that
see footage of a
dogs?"
kitten now, you get a little edgy.
If you find a
That is-
pet on the side road, then congratulations to you. That's
Look at all the kitties.
Oh,
my
Whoa!
Oh.
This is
I
his Snow
can't
White
take you
moment.
all. Sid. I can't take you all. Look
He's
at all
got
the
to.
kitties.
I would do it.
I would
Hop in
take
the car.
every. I don't care if
We're
I
going
found
on an
animal.
adventure.
I would take him.
Oh
My-
no, it's the cast from the Marvels coming in.
Maybe he gets Catwoman powers now.
It's the
Kiss him,
Flurkins.
kiss him.
More.
It's the Flurkins.
Let them lick
Right,
you.
he's
You get
got
Catwoman
Catwoman.
powers.
got a kitty
You're right,
problem.
Herb.
What would you do if? What would you do in this situation?
Let them lick me so I get Catwoman powers, and I'm really good at
Oh my
basketball.
god.
But you wouldn't leave them
I
on
Not
get
the
from
into
the
the
movie
road.
though.
And I get into the NBA with
You
Catwoman
instantly,
powers.
you instantly have like 20 kittens.
Yeah, and I start
You
like
instantly-
climbing the
you
sofa.
instantly
Meow.
become the cat lady.
I understand. Why would you throw your animal?
Oh, Joe
away?
came in
Like,
just
that
for
is- I
this.
hate that. I see that online. I hate when people do
Joe, what would you do in this situation? You stop to save a kitten on the side of the road. Okay.
that.
Look at this. You love cats.
Don't worry, he's not gonna throw it.
What would you do with all those kittens?
They're going home with me.
All of them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Why
it's a
would you
cat.
leave one out?
The only manly
We
answer.
are gonna have a cat party.
Yep.
We're gonna have
cruising
a
with
cat
you.
That's how Mo
party.
looked when she was little.
We are gonna have
Oh
a
my
cat
gosh.
party. So
Come on, kittens. We're watching Rebel Moon at home. Let's go.
We got a kitten problem.
Kitten
I'm
problem.
not. Oh my god.
He's even afraid to step anywhere.
We're actually losing viewers now for this segment.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Or
are.
are we
Heart-
gaining viewers?
Very appropriate.
You heartless bastards.
It's reminding people
All
of the
these
best
kitties
scene. It's
On
reminding,
good news of Twitter.
it's reminding everyone of the best scene in the
I had to
Marvels.
wipe my
Lucifer
camera.
with
I
the
don't
best
know. don't
comments.
This
ask
is a
why.
man who sleeps with plushies, everybody, as evidence
Oh,
behind
I
it.
might sell these. Look.
Oh, I see Kermie.
Look at those. I didn't know I
Kermit
had
the
that. I
Frog.
would have mentioned that to you
Kermit.
guys in the package. I just found
Crazy
them
Joe loves
today,
Muppets
Joe.
so much he gives them pet
These
names.
were
I
Zoom
see my
Zooms. I
Kermit.
might list these on eBay. I might. I don't know.
This is an adult
I
married
kinda-
man, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of with no children, so I can have all the toys I
You
want.
probably will never have.
Thank
Wow,
you
that's
for
not very
clarifying.
I'm sorry.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
What were you saying?
Thank you for clarifying the full extent of the situation.
What were you
Max.
saying about it being an adult man?
I don't.
Is that
Battle
in
of
your
the
bed,
men.
Joe? You sleep with them in your bed? No.
I
didn't
hear
think
I hear
so.
young boys are lost
Homura.
nowadays. They need to come over to this channel. Seriously.
Oh my.
My God, no.
Please no.
What?
Please no.
I said I might sell them.
I am
If
not
there
a
was-
role
if there
model.
was-
Okay.
If there was ones
I am
that
not to be
Who
looked
the
up to.
hell
would
is gonna buy that?
on eBay.
Oh. What are they? I don't even know what they are. They pillows? What is that?
They were very popular a few years ago.
What is that?
Well, they got popular in Japan first.
What is it? Just say what it is. I don't care where it was popular.
Or Zoom Zooms. They're kind of like the Funko
Zoom
Pop
Zooms.
plushies.
Oh,
Like
Dude, I
they
got a new
use
fedora.
all the
Max.
Disney characters.
Max, you have a problem.
This is when my wife used to review toys and dolls and stuff.
Okay.
That's from
fair
that
enough.
era.
I thought you were just like collecting. Are you gonna stop with the VHS stuff and hop into something else? in a bit?
No, Tape
You gonna
Hunters.
stick with it?
I
You're gonna
thought
stick
you were
with it?
going to help me edit a Tape Hunters episode together. Make
You
it.
gotta
roll.
give me the
Big
footage.
box back there, Max, behind the Darth Vader.
That's what took my credit card to the limit.
What is
Is
it?
when we were tape hunting, I
Take it
found
to the
Beatles
limit.
Rock Band. 250. I traded stuff in. I thought I had enough to trade in. They're like, no, it's going to be another $100. I'm like, darn it.
So if you're in debt because of that, that's on you.
Welcome to the limit.
There you go.
Push it to the limit.
It's one of the best songs
What
in a movie
the-
ever. Don't make fun of that.
What the hell, Bruce?
Every time we cut back to Joe, he should have more Muppets next to him.
I didn't know you had those plushies. Those see,
Oh,
there's nothing.
Yeah,
There's
very
nothing wrong with
over.
them. There's nothing.
Oh,
What are
man.
those stains on there?
Are you saying he's like a furry kind of? What's going on?
There's not. Hey, we don't shame here.
Right, perfectly normal,
No.
perfectly natural for
Yeah.
adult men to play with plushies. Absolutely.
I don't play with them. I own them.
Sleep
Yeah,
I
You
don't-
don't create,
and I
you don't
might
create
sell them.
little scenes.
It's just
You
tastes
sleep
like
with that
it's-
fool waiting
I
in
create
feet.
scenes with my toys.
Momo likes
the
the
time.
plushies. All right. Well, all these kittens.
The music is amazing.
Oh
by the
my
way.
gosh. Who would do this?
That would be a nightmare. That would actually, if this happened to me and my wife, this would be like an instant nightmare for me because
You have to
my
take
wife
'em.
would pick up one, and then all these other kittens would go there, and I would
have to
would
take
have a
'em.
house full of cats.
The true man answer. You got to take them.
Then she'd be upset that we'd have to get
Get
rid
'em
of
in the
some of
car.
them.
I'd be frustrated because it's like, okay, now I got to figure out how to get them in the car because it's no question you're taking them.
Yeah, how you
Bruce,
gonna
you're
rank
little.
all of this.
Bruce,
They're
you're
little.
asking for another timeout. That's that's not cool. Don't suggest that Joe has
What?
done anything to those stuffed animals.
Nothing weird.
Nothing weird.
Not this time, man.
All right, I'm gonna bring up Flick Chart in a second.
Flick chart, baby.
Did someone leave?
Yeah,
Blue Jay said he had to leave.
We're
I
going.
don't blame him.
He said he's had enough of this.
Kitties and stuffies, that's too much.
Peace
for a
out,
video.
We don't
Merry
even talk about
Christmas.
movies
He's
anymore.
alpha. He can't handle something like kitties and stuffies. That's not alpha enough for him.
Stuffy kitties.
Stuffies? Who calls them
Stop.
stuffies?
Plushies.
Voltaire.
Did you
Whatever,
say
little-
Snuffy? I got Snuffy.
Little kids
sure
call
you
them
do.
stuffies.
You got snuff films? What?
I
What
got,
is
yeah, I
happening?
got Snuffy. Hang on, I'll
This
get
show,
Snuffy.
He's got snuff
Bro.
films.
this
He's about to
show
get
is
Snuffy.
broken tonight. The To the Max is broken.
It's
We're gonna be
Christmas, Max.
Yeah, it's the
Let's have a
holidays.
little bit
Everyone's a
of
little
Christmas
cheer.
tomorrow. Literally, you celebrate
You know
with
what?
your
Tomorrow,
Brian,
I'm literally
you know
getting
what?
gifts,
Bring
and I'm giving
bring up a
gifts.
tier list,
That's what you
Brian.
do.
Find a cool tier list for us to do or something.
No,
I
I
thought we
want
were
to
doing
do
flick
flick
chart.
chart.
We are
And I
doing
wanna
Flick
do-
Chart, but then after that,
Can we
Flick
also do
chart's
like
funner than a
best
tier
of the
list,
year or
dude.
something like best posters of the year?
Oh,
Best
well, I mean, if
movies
you want-
of the year. Like, can we do something yearly?
Snuffy. I
No,
miss
or we could
Sister
just watch
Alice.
Joe and his plushies.
Oh, that's
No,
cute.
tier list would take too
Oh,
long.
yeah.
Just put some flick chart and send
oh
everybody
my
out.
God,
on a merry
Nino's
You're
Those
oh my
are-
god, Zeno.
Good night. Jeffrey's leaving.
Hey,
Dude,
Merry
Jeffrey
Christmas,
started.
Jeffrey. I don't blame you.
Jeffrey Ventura.
All right.
Jeffrey
what else
Wright?
did I have? Godzilla -1. We're collectively considering the future of the Godzilla.
This is the movie
character.
that's absolutely sinking Hollywood right now.
We've had
Yep.
the things like anime Godzilla films in the past,
It's
but we're
destroying
brainstorming
Hollywood.
new avenues to expand the universe.
Hollywood has no idea what to do because this movie came out, and now Hollywood is in shambles.
They are.
I don't know if
They're
that's
not.
accurate.
They're not.
I think Hollywood was in
That's what I
shambles
hear.
well before this
Oh
movie
wait.
came out.
Here's more looks at Rebel Moon Part
Hollywood is
2.
in trouble because Godzilla's here.
Here's Rebel Moon
Ugh.
Part 2.
All right, Rebel Moon
Boy.
Talk back on the menu. Let's go.
Well, this is from
Oh,
the Part
boy.
2.
The Skog.
The Scar Giver.
Let's go, brother.
I'm still
I'm looking at
forward
this
to it.
image
I
and I'm just thinking about how I could just watch Damon Hanzo in a much better movie and put Shazam 2 on.
He's not better
That's-
than that.
I
He's
enjoyed this
way
more
better
than
than Shazam, dude.
2. Okay.
The first one, sure. The
Well,
second
that's a
one,
low
no.
bar.
Here's entertainment. I'll tell you, this scene isn't really doing it for me there. So it's like, okay.
What is this?
This is when
My Sweet 16.
Korra was
Space Adventure.
Oh, this
was
is from
part of
Rebel
the
Moon.
Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're wearing Guinan hats.
Guinan hats, yeah, very much.
Festivus.
We finished with Twitter.
Your
I
belief
don't-
system fascinates me.
This is amazing content.
This was Missy Elliott posted this.
Mm-hmm.
This little kid was saying some nonsense, and they
This
mixed
is
it into-
amazing. Missy Elliott
You have to go.
posted
I
this.
can't play it because it's gonna get me.
Those
I
words.
literally just finished watching this movie before I
She
logged
wrapped
on
up
here.
her damn cat.
You didn't see Rebel Moon yet? You know,
Is it
Crazy Joe hasn't
worth
seen
it?
Rebel
You
Moon. He
won't
refuses
watch
to
it.
see
You
it.
won't watch it.
Put down, flip it in reverse it. It's your from a nipper
Max Mikkelsen return to the MCU in a new role via
Good news.
Daniel RPK. Dr. Doom.
People need
Everyone
to know
talking-
he's not. Just stop with that bullshit.
He was in
Why?
Doctor
Why?
Strange.
Why
He's,
not?
he's
Doctor
not.
Strange,
He's
dude.
not. I'm sick of tired of everybody saying
Well,
that
if he,
Oh,
James
people want him
Gunn
as
could do
Doom?
it,
Oh my
MCU
god,
could
as
do it.
Doom.
James
I'll
Gunn
tell
could
you
do
Not
it.
this.
gonna happen.
I'll tell you this: if Jason Momoa truly is done as
Yeah.
Aquaman, I really hope they find a new role in the DCU for Pete.
He
Willie.
won. He
We
wants
gotta
to
bring
be
Pete
Lobo.
Willie
He
back.
wants to be Lobo.
Who?
How about Matt Mickelson for Aquaman?
Patrick
in
Wilson.
DC.
Oh, Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson as the
I've
new
never
Aquaman
heard
would
anyone
be
call him
good.
P. Willie.
Oh, Ray Ora on the Campia show
Yeah.
coined that
P.
nickname,
Willie?
but it's just a great nickname. It's like Hay Pants.
That's good. Good point.
That's
I'm
the
done with-
nickname I gave Hayden Pantier. I call her Hay Pants.
All right, I'm taking the background music off.
What about
The
Army
elevator
Hammer? I
music.
call
Does
him
it mean it's
Cannibal.
over? It's over. Twitter thing's over.
Wow, very topical, perp.
He goes by Arm Ham.
Arm Ham.
Look at this. Married and singles. Yeah,
Who's
I
that
know
guy?
Oh my god.
he's looking at the
That's
PS5
pathetic.
guy.
If you let your wife stop you from getting what you want, PS5, get out of here.
What's
Yeah, why
going
didn't
on?
you just throw
You're
her down the
offended
stairs?
by this?
You're absolutely
What
right.
did the
It's
guy
just a
do to
joke.
him? What
It's
did the
just
guy?
a
Wait, why is he giving the guy the stare?
No,
down? What
Voltaire's
did he do?
actually offended by this meme.
I am
Voltaire
offended.
got offended by this.
This narrative that, like, oh, I can't get a
Narrative?
PS5, my wife won't let me. These, like,
It's just a
this
joke.
It's a joke. It's not even a real thing.
Would have been real funny if
I
you threw her
don't know,
down the
man. I
stairs.
feel like
It's actually, this is good news. Good news of Twitter because it's like, yeah, there's good things about everything. Enjoy your single life.
What
Get a
the hell?
PS5.
What a spin.
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
you can be an
What a
adult
spin
man.
on a crappy meme.
So wait, we're assuming the guy's giving him that look because he has a PS5.
Yeah.
Yes!
He looks- and no, I think he look at them. He looks pissed off. I think the guy made a snide remark about his wife or something.
What?
Oh, like that's her ex-boyfriend, and he says like, "Oh, you should see
Well,
what she did."
because look, he's giving him like a look like he's angry. It's like he must have said something to them. Like, look, he's got that pissed off look. Like, how dare you, sir? How dare
Wait,
you?
DeLonghi makes a high-quality
And
appliance.
this guy's like, yeah, I did it.
DeLonghi. What is the appliance? I'm trying to figure out what it is.
It's a
too. Is it
coffee
Like a
maker?
coffee cup.
Like an
coffee
espresso
maker.
Oh
machine.
heck no! Actually, I would take the coffee maker over.
Yeah,
a
take the
PS5.
coffee maker.
I
I'm an
use-
adult. I need to
I
go
use
to
the
work in the morning.
Coffee maker every
I need a
day.
coffee.
Why didn't they buy
Gotta work
a?
too ain't gonna wake me up.
Why didn't they
Actually,
get a Keurig?
I-
They should have bought a Keurig.
look how excited
Yeah.
she gets about a coffee maker. He's in a much better position than he realizes. That's a keeper. She's
Yeah,
like,
well-
she's like super
Yeah,
excited.
PS5
about the
is
coffee maker.
$500. I could see him being mad.
Look at how excited she is about this coffee maker. Oh wow, slugging the coffee maker.
I'd
That's
be
a
excited too.
that's a lady.
That's some caffeine right there.
What if this was Voltaire and a bidet?
Lord,
then-
that's
and
not
then-
going
Then it
to-
would be Voltaire.
And then
Bidet.
she's hugging the bidet box, like, oh, she's so excited, Voltaire. What would you know?
I'd say, "Let's go get married, sweetheart. You're a
Let's
keeper."
get
Oh, Lord. Sweetheart. Look at that. He
Wow.
talks like a
All right, I think
1940s
I've dragged this
gangster.
out
Let's
as much
get
as
married,
I can.
Enough.
Let's do flip
Flip
charts.
chart.
Big chart.
I think if I do one more thing, DL's gonna leave, or
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
let's-
definitely
let's
thinking
please
of-
chart,
Brian.
please chart,
Brian
please.
hasn't been very quiet. We
Yeah,
haven't
Brian's,
mentioned anything about Zack
playing a video
Snyder.
game.
It's
Uh-huh.
Christmas, everybody.
I'm Harry Pottering it up because I'd rather just do that than talk.
Yeah, he's playing Harry Potter. That's a great game. That's a great game.
Watch Trading Places. See a young Jamie Lee Curtis, TOPLESS,
Yeah.
Inner Prime. It's a wonderful
nothing
Christmas
wrong with
movie.
Jamie
that.
Lee Curtis. Whew. Damn.
It's in the movie, Perp. What are you saying stop for? It's in the movie, and it's a Philadelphia classic. When it
That's why to watch the movie.
What's a Philadelphia classic?
Trading Places.
Oh, that's a classic. Yeah, that's indeed a classic.
Thank you. Perp doesn't like, thinks it's inappropriate.
Why is it inappropriate?
Was topless Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's the scene you bring up. It's like everyone watch it because of this
beautiful.
scene.
As Randy said, she didn't show her tits until she went legits.
There you go.
That's a line from Scream. Hey, weren't we having a discussion on either one of these streams the other day about how many Netflix shows have come out on DVD or Blu-ray?
That was me.
Probably.
Add one to the list. Add
Oh,
one.
Sandman.
Sandman.
Well, that's produced. Yeah, that's produced by
I'm the
Warner Brothers.
Sandman. Skibidi-bidi-dop-di-dop-dop.
Nice.
I apologize. to all
Although
the
the
viewers
Sandman
that-
universe is great.
The max, we could not come up with a top 5, but we're just
Yeah, we
having
did. It
fun.
was all Rebel Moon.
It was all Rebel Moon.
Yeah, like,
Literally
there's not,
all
there's
Rebel
not
Moon.
much. Bro,
I will
there's
go
not much
first.
news.
Listed off
Pro-
the 5 positive things
you
about Rebel
probably
Moon.
get more news doing
Definitely
probably
Shrek
next
the
month in
Third.
January.
Number one was Max wanting to suck Zack Snyder's toes.
Hey yo,
Um,
his
number
feet.
2 was
But not take off his shoes, which is weird.
Sophia
man can-
Boutella.
He wants to touch the
yeah,
skin.
the man can
Or
do
gets
no
the hose
wrong.
again.
Number 3, the
Sophia
haters can
Boutella.
go get effed. Number 4,
Crap,
Sophia
you're telling part
Boutella.
of our viewers to go get F.
What?
Why do people hate that movie? I don't get it.
Which movie?
You
Well,
know,
no, I know you
dude,
hate it.
I
knew
was
you-
disappointed, Voltaire.
We're gonna
conversation
break it
surrounding
down
the
in the
movie
spoiler
ruined
stream.
The movie for me.
Okay, I'll wait till the
I know
spoilers.
it sounds kind of weird, but that's how I feel about it.
I
What
like the
movie
movie.
we talking
I thought it was fun.
Fifth Element or
I could see
or
what people
Shrek.
have a problem
That's
with.
That's damn. That's a good
Oh,
one.
I love The Fifth Element.
Oh, Fifth
No, I think
Element's
for-
amazing.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
easily the Fifth Element.
That is so much better than the.
Shrek the
Oh
Third.
yeah.
Shrek.
Oh,
Well,
Fifth
wait.
Shrek the
Element?
third. Yeah.
Who said they hate it?
I cannot
You like
stand
Shrek the third?
certain characters in Fifth Element, and then it just is kind of.
Joe's confused
go
because we're
anywhere
talking
for
about
me.
2 different movies,
I'm going with Shrek the Third. DL
and that's not
What?
true, Zeno.
Yeah, hell no.
Far
Fifth
from
Element.
it.
Perp Shrek the
Fifth
Third.
Element. Fifth Element easy.
I love the Fifth
Joe?
Element.
Lilu
It's
Dallas
one of my
Multi
favorite
Pass.
movies.
Anthony Voltaire.
Yeah, Fifth
I
Element.
met somebody-
Fifth Element
I met
easily.
somebody
There's
that
no
had
debate.
A Lilu Dallas multipass.
Fifth Element or Rebel Moon?
Let's
Rebel
not do
Moon.
that.
Fifth Element, dude.
Fifth
And
Element.
here's
All day
Corbin
long.
Dallas to give us the word of the day.
Training Day or Independence Day? Oh, come on. That is hard.
The Battle of the
Come
Days.
on.
The Battle of the Days.
David
That's
Ayer
an easy
did.
one.
I think David Ayer wrote this one. I believe.
Yeah,
He wrote
did.
Training
Yeah.
Day. I think it was
Yeah,
Antoine
he did that.
Fuqua directed it.
Amazing director.
I thoroughly enjoyed Independence Day.
Welcome to Earth.
That's right.
Training Day's
Good
legit,
morning,
though.
Dave.
This is what got David Ayer Suicide Squad. Thank you.
Jesus.
16 years later?
No,
What
you
the
mean,
hell?
you mean
16
that's
years
16
later.
years later,
16
buddy.
years later?
You're in the wrong timeline.
I'm having fun tonight. Someone's
ID4,
gotta-
man.
You're slow starters over there
ID4.
in DC, huh?
Yep. ID4,
ID4,
Independence Day,
yep.
baby. Not the second one.
Okay,
was
you
god-awful.
alien assholes. In the words of my generation, up yours.
Anything with Randy Quaid in it.
People want me to be
Oh,
muted?
wait.
I'll show you something
Brian,
with Randy
Brian,
Quaid in it.
No, we cannot say anything with Randy Quaid in it. Have you ever seen the movie Martians Go Home?
Okay, never mind. I take that back.
He's a beekeeper.
Yeah, he's not.
Independence Day is more fun.
Okay.
I
Jeff
love
Goldblum,
Training
dude.
Day. I would rewatch it, and it's a great
I
performance.
mean,
from Ethan
it does
Hawke
have Ava
and-
Mendes.
Piping hot Ava Mendes.
By the way, Independence Day, Margaret Colin. I don't know what happened to her after Independence Day, but man, she was a pretty lady.
Retired.
Who?
Is that the
Jeff
vice
Goldblum-
president?
That's
She was Jeff Goldblum's wife that he was trying to get back with.
Yeah, the
Oh.
secretary.
Wasn't that Donnie
Yeah.
Darko's? Wasn't that Donnie Darko's mom? And she was in Battlestar Galactica. Wasn't that the president?
No. That's,
I think Training
you're
Day
thinking
is-
of Bill Pullman's wife.
I think
Jeff
Training
Oh,
Day
Bill
is
Pullman.
probably
Okay,
a better
gotcha.
movie, but Independence more fun to watch. So I'll go Independence Day. DL?
Velio.
Yeah, I agree. Training Day is a better film, but Independence Day is more fun to watch. So I'll go with Independence Day.
They both could have used more Raptors though. Perp.
A long time ago, I probably would have said Independence Day because it is more fun. But Training Day, I also think Ethan Hawke's performance was amazing and underrated, and I want to give it to him just for that because everyone talks about Denzel, but Ethan killed it in this one too. I'm going Training
Ethan
Day.
Hawke, that era. He's always been good, but there's
Yeah.
something about that era he was really good. Joe?
Independence Day. Independence Day from now till forever.
Yo,
Brian?
Independence Day, dude. From It's the End of the World as we know it, at the beginning of the movie to the very end. It's
And
a
I
hell
feel
of a
fine.
movie.
Did they play that in the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the end of the world. Oh, come on, Max.
As we know it.
I'm gonna have to watch
If-
Independence Day again.
I have it on VHS.
Let's
One of
watch
my-
Godzilla.
One of my favorite exchanges in Independence Day is when Will Smith shows Jeff Goldblum the cigar and goes, "This is our victory dance. Not till the fat lady sings." And Jeff Goldblum just kind of goes, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "This is important." And Jeff Goldblum goes, "Fat lady."
Yeah, fat lady.
Well, Joe, after this, we
Yeah.
can cover that topic that you want to talk about. It's not Zack Snyder. It's about Warner Brothers merger. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm not a happy camper.
Paramount.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
Anthony.
Training Day.
Training Voltaire.
Again, Independence Day is a fun movie and very rewatchable, but Training Day is a film and excellent performances and actual, like, you're scared for Ethan Hawke in some of those.
Independence Day was
There's
shot on
anyone red in that movie.
I mean, that's Roland Emmerich for you, buddy.
I want to rewatch. I haven't seen Training Day in years. I want to rewatch. I remember being
I
impressed.
think it holds up.
I only think I watched
It's
it
hold
once.
up. It holds up. very
It's
well.
probably even
Hold up.
better.
There's no reason for it not to hold up.
Yeah, I think that's when I want to look out for in VHS.
And
that-
what
they
does
have my
when does
movies now? I'll wait.
Denzel Washington takes a lunch break, goes to his girlfriend's house, Ava Mendes, makes sex on her. She makes him lunch. I mean, come on, this is perfect.
I don't like the way you say on
It's
her.
on me.
With her?
It's amazing.
At her.
People still talk about
He
that.
did it
like
at her.
yesterday.
That's a weird phrase. On her.
Voltaire needs to watch Barbie Stat.
With
I
her.
do watch Barbie. I don't understand why everybody loves it so much.
Oh,
I don't
really?
either.
Yeah.
My man.
Really?
I'm gonna sing at you.
My man.
Sing at you.
Yeah, thank you, DL. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't
It's
get it. either.
colorful. It's the performances are reasonable. They're not bad. I mean, but that this is a phenomenon like worldwide. I don't know how this is $1 billion movie, but it is.
It's so good.
It really isn't. I
It's
mean,
so fracking good. Yeah, I said it. Excuse my language.
yeah, I don't get it. But hey, studios
Okay.
want to try to bottle up whatever formula they did to get all the ladies to the theater and make that $1 billion.
We'll go to
As it should have.
on this. Full Metal Jacket versus Die Hard 2.
Oh man.
Are you kidding me? A Kubrick movie versus Die Hard 2? Get out of here.
Versus a Rennie Harlan movie. Get out of here.
I'm going Die Hard 2.
I knew you would. I knew
Good
you
God
would.
Almighty, Max.
I'm going Die Hard 2 as well.
I knew you would too.
Fun. It's fun.
I'm going Die Hard.
Yeah, I'm not a Kubrick fan, so Die Hard 2.
You know, actually, I saw the Full Metal Jacket poster, and for a split second, I almost said never go full retard because I thought in my head I saw the picture, but I was thinking
Inappropriate.
Tropic Thunder.
No.
I love you,
That's
Joe.
funny.
You're the best.
I was thinking
I'm gonna
Tropic
clip
Thunder.
the
and I'm like,
hell
oh,
out
wait,
of that
that's
one.
That's not Tropic Thunder.
That's on my channel tomorrow.
I know that's gonna be clipped out.
Yeah, I'm getting that one.
All right,
I'm gonna have
Brian.
a best of Joe. Jesus.
Full Metal Jacket versus Die Hard 2.
Vincent D'Onofrio, Matthew Modine. Yeah, no, dude, it's all about Full Metal Jacket, dude.
All right.
Wasn't Baldwin in there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his face?
You know what sucks about being a
the one that was
Baldwin?
in Firefly.
Yeah, the Firefly one. Chili.
Nothing.
No, I don't know.
No, that's Adam Baldwin. He's not actually a Baldwin. He's the Baldwin who isn't a Baldwin.
There's Baldwins that are not Baldwins. That's a lot of Baldwins.
It sucks being a
Are
Baldwin.
there Arquettes that are
There's
Arquettes?
so many
one that was-
Baldwins
Man,
like
my-
some that are not even Baldwins.
It's like Peter Skarsgård. He's the Skarsgård who isn't a Skarsgård.
You used
He's
to
the
say
Scar
like
Giver.
the Baldwin that's actually still
Rebel Moon
working
2.
and gets jobs, and now
Stargiver.
now that's gone too. Unfortunately, with that horrible, horrendous tragedy.
Let's get Stephen Baldwin back in the pictures.
Stephen Baldwin.
Steven Stupid.
I think they should really make a Biodome too.
Yeah, Biodome
There,
too. That's
there was
what we
talk-
need.
they, were,
Baldwin
they,
and
were,
Pauly
they, were,
Shore.
they were working on a Biodome too. I don't know what happened to it.
Were
but
they
that-
really, Joe? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, that was something that they were working on. I don't
Probably
know
dead
what
in the
happened
water.
to it. It
Probably,
probably
you got to get in on that production. That's
honestly,
for you.
COVID probably
Amy
killed
Joe
it.
Adams said no to put the kibosh on it.
What is Biodome?
Classic
It's a
film.
Pauly Shore movie,
Oh
and
my
now you
gosh.
have to watch
Yeah,
it.
dude,
Yeah.
One of the greatest
These
films of
stoners
You guys
all
want to
time.
hear about
Biodome.
being biased against films?
not sure
Read
yet,
the reviews on
Rational.
that one.
I gotta check on Basil after the stream.
Dude, people, I remember critics hate that. I thought that was like the worst I've ever seen a movie get trashed by
It's
Biodome.
barely watchable, Perp. Even from a
It's-
Mystery Science
be-
Theater 2000
It's
perspective.
become extremely popular, like with a cult audience.
What,
Yeah, I'm
stoners?
sure. All those 90s comedies have, yeah.
I think it might be his most popular movie because of the cult fan base.
Over in the army now?
No,
Definitely
Jury
not.
Duty is his best film. Jury
Jury
Duty.
Duty was
What was
amazing.
the farm one where he
in
went
the
to the
army
farm?
now?
Son-in-law?
Son-in-law.
I would
Jury
love.
Duty
to get
actually
Pauly-
had some decent jokes.
I would love to get Pauly Shore on the show. He's a YouTuber now.
He's trying to do a biopic of someone. Who? Let me
I
look this
actually
up.
have Jury Duty on Blu-ray.
So look
What
at
kind of
if we
duty?
super chat Pauly Shore like $25, I think he'll come on the show.
I would love to have him on the show.
All right, $25 super chat. We'll get him.
He's not a huge YouTuber. He's got like
Oh my God! Yes, yes.
Hey.
Pauly Shore he's trying to get a Richard Simmons movie. He's trying to star as
Encino
Richard
Man?
Simmons.
Paul Green is on YouTube too, but
Richard, yeah,
I
that's
always
Degrassi.
figured that Pauly Shore
That'd
would
be
be one of
something.
those guys who would come back years later and like shock everyone and win an Oscar. in some
serious?
This
No,
is
drama.
the
that's
Richard
never gonna
Simmons
happen.
story. He's gonna do
Never.
it.
he just,
He's
I
gonna
just
do
get
it crazy.
selected on YouTube. He's just a
He's had
weird
a charmed
YouTuber.
life.
You know, I think he's going to be one of
He
those guys.
actually does stand up comedy.
That's
again.
like John Leguizamo.
Very,
Yeah.
John
Very
Leguizamo is
not
going to come out of
PC
nowhere and
stand-up
win an
comedy.
Academy Award one day.
very not PC at all. So, no, Zeno, I want to contact Josh. Yeah, I'd love to have Dancing with Ghosts back on the show. I'd actually love to have a Tape Hunters episode and then go to a Dancing with Ghosts concert in Florida. I have to crash on a couch.
Oh, this is
All right.
easy.
I got you.
Die Hard too.
I
got
got,
two
a
grand
question
Central
for
Florida,
Degrassi. Degrassi says he sees Pauly about every 6 months or so. Degrassi, you got stories about everyone, and I know you know stuff about Robert Meyer Burnett. Do you have? I'd love
Out of
to
everyone,
hear your
let's hear
take.
about that one.
No, I'd love to hear your take on the Alec Peters controversy, like because I gave money to Alec Peters, I lost money to Alec Peters. I'd love to hear your take on
Damn.
that.
What is this? Who is that?
Who?
Alec
What? Where?
Alec Peters is the guy who was making a Star Trek fan film called Axanar, and it was crowdfunded, and he got over $1 million, and he never made the movie, and he got sued by Paramount. And then
Damn.
like Robert Meyer Burnett was going to
That's
direct
the
the
amigo
movie.
of Star Trek.
But Robert Meyer Burnett was supposed to direct the movie, and Robert Meyer
really?
Burnett stood by him throughout the all the shit, the lawsuits and everything, and then he turned
Allegedly.
around and sued Robert Meyer Burnett.
Really?
Yeah, it's like man, it's like this.
I never heard of this. You know,
This sounds juicy.
I almost punched him.
What you get for doing fan films?
I actually told Christine, I was at a bar and Alec Peters was standing next to me, and I felt, you guys, I don't know if you know this, I don't get angry, like I don't have a temper, but I looked at that guy and I felt my blood boiling, and I just turned to Christine and I said, "Get me away now before I do something." And
this
she
is a
had
man
to,
that
like-
has Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on his TV, and his
Yeah.
blood boiled.
This is a man who has danced with the Chippendales dancers in the mall, topless.
Damn it.
Star Trek.
Toples.
Toples.
Do a recap the story of that for YouTube, Joe. That would be interesting.
Let's do a reenactment, Joe. Let's get some actors in there.
Okay,
You.
yeah.
So what
Let's try.
won here? What won here? Die Hard 2 won?
Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Shout out to Bruce
I mean,
Willis.
Full Metal Jacket's a Vietnam film filmed in the UK. I mean, it's brilliant.
The Silence of the Lamb of Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
More like Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Dio
I mean,
knows
don't get me
Ratatouille.
wrong.
Dio knows
Closer,
Ratatouille's a masterpiece.
More like Ratatouille.
I don't know why so many people hate on Ratatouille. It's amazing.
More like Baba Booey.
Dio just admitted it's a masterpiece.
DL, go ahead.
Why is everyone so infatuated about what I think?
Just so you guys know, I bring in all the fun tonight. I even have mailbag ready just in case.
Why didn't you bring that out from Twitter?
Huh?
Because he's like doing that shit late.
Yeah, I'm out of here before that.
You're out of here before that. Thanks,
Yeah.
Burp.
Wow.
Go ahead, DL.
Getting late. It's almost 11:30.
Silence of the Lambs versus Ratatouille.
I mean, I love Ratatouille, but sorry, Silent of the Lambs.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I would take Ratatouille any day over Silence of the Lambs.
Because you haven't seen Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, I have.
Okay. How did Hannibal Lecter die?
It's been a while. I haven't seen it in a while.
Okay.
I'm going Silence of the Lambs because I hate Ratatouille.
Dang.
Worst Pixar movie. I'm sorry, The Good Dinosaur.
Whoa!
Hell
Whoa,
no.
whoa.
Wait a minute! Wait a
Damn.
minute!
Damn.
What?
That's harsh.
Joe, you
Harsh.
pissed me off for the last time, brother.
Doesn't make any sense. If you pull somebody's
How did
hair,
the
they're
rat
not
get
gonna
in the
work like a-
kitchen?
This
they're not
is
gonna
the
work like a
man
puppet.
that says it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make
All
How
any
does
the
a
sense.
movies
rat
you
know how to
defend.
talk?
All the
I
movies
mean,
you defend.
The
To be
hair
fair,
is-
I
the
don't
hair
like
is
Patton
not-
Oswald
And
anymore.
you're saying
The hair is not attached to anything in your brain that's going to make you
what
move limbs.
Pixar
That is
movies
not-
make a lot of sense.
That one doesn't.
Ow.
I mean, to be fair, Cars makes more sense.
That makes a lot of sense. This makes
Whoa,
lot
wait
of
a
sense to me.
minute. Okay, wait a minute.
How
Oh,
dare you.
gosh.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Joe.
This makes a lot of sense to me.
No Pixar movies make any sense.
Which one doesn't make sense?
Barely.
Cars.
Cars.
Yeah, Cars.
How does Cars not make sense?
Bugs
It takes
Why do they
place
have
after
luggage?
Skynet.
Why do they have luggage in the
Toy
airport?
Story.
Why do they have luggage in the airport?
Oh,
Joe?
a rat.
The
A
machines
rat can't
rose.
pull a hair on a
They
shot.
killed, they killed John Connor.
Why is there
Come
luggage?
to life.
What
Yeah,
is the
break the
luggage?
Cars too.
What is that luggage?
Why do they
What's
have
in that
tongues?
luggage?
Boys can come to life.
Why
And
do they have
cars can talk.
they have
Yeah, you
tongues
didn't
and-
see
Now you-
Terminator?
Why do they have tongues and teeth? Why?
Well, for licking the oil.
Licking oil? Licking oil?
Are you really? That's your issue. It does
I
not
hate
realistic.
Ratatouille. It
It's
doesn't
not
make any
realistic.
sense. Doesn't make
Why
any
are
sense.
You would love the rat that cook you that. I would
If
totally
that
do that.
if they did that movie, if they took out the part where the rats were pulling the people's hair, I'd reevaluate the movie.
That's
Oh
your
my
problem.
God. Bro, this is the guy that likes
That's
Shazam
your
too.
problem.
That breaks the movie.
It breaks the
No,
movie
it doesn't.
in half.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I mean, DL. This is what I mean when Joe's prepared me for.
I'm more triggered that he gave me such a mild hot take on the actual show, and then when we don't do a hot take show, he give us this really spicy, crazy hot takes. I'm like, I'm mad, man. Why?
I mean, have you ever seen a rat pull someone's hair? That doesn't happen.
Plushies on a grown man's bed doing makes me whatever. Joe,
Still sending
I'm mad
strays.
at you again.
It's not a good movie.
It is an amazing movie.
No, it's a piece of shit.
It's a magical movie.
Just wait when they make it live
He
action.
said it was a piece of shit.
I bet when Joe
I'm
will like it
actually
when they make
really
it live
angry.
action.
I've never
It looked like you just got
I've heard
punched.
I've heard people say they don't like Ratatouille before, but never because the rats pulled the hair.
Rats
and it
pulled the
makes
guy's
sense.
hair. It don't
And
make sense.
That was
then
a
look
I
at
never heard that.
There's no logic there.
Very
Again,
few.
Wait, so you hated everything everywhere?
Logic,
Did you
Logic
hate
is
everything everywhere all at
in
once?
animated movies.
No,
Logic.
I liked everything everywhere all at once because
Used
they were
that. They used
mocking it.
Ratatouille
They
or
were,
whatever.
yeah, Ratatouille was mocking that piece of garbage. So I laughed. I'm like, yes, mock that trash.
But then you're
you
saying
didn't. You didn't
cars
see it
and
as a
saying-
loving ode.
All right,
Okay.
let's vote. I can't hear
you're
anymore.
saying
I can't hear
cars
anymore.
and the bad dinosaur is better. Like no, bro.
Elegantly
Nah, bro.
disheveled, Zeno. Elegantly disheveled.
He really triggers me sometimes, Joe. I love you, but you really trigger me. Like I love Ratatouille. It's one of my favorite Pixar movies.
Ugh.
It's a lot of fun. And then then you give this rationale that it doesn't make sense for a rat to pull a human's hair. And then
You
like
think that would happen? You
How
think
does
if
the
a
rat know how to
having
cook good?
pulled
I
their
don't
hair-
think most of the Pixar movies would happen.
How does that rat?
I
know
don't
how to
think my
cook good?
toys. I really hope these don't come to
How'd
life
that rat
at
know what
night.
the critic would like?
These Tsum Tsums.
I hope we don't live in a
Because they have
world
no
where
arms
there's.
or legs. They're just like tortured.
I
little
hope we don't live
blobs.
in a world where there's talking cars, where some of them are
Yeah.
human and some of them are animals. Please make that make sense. Why are there all vehicles, but then there's some of them that are animals and some of them that are human?
Or Inside Out.
You gotta watch
I
Terminator.
hope
man.
Inside
Hey, how
Out's
come there's
not.
two directors?
I
cuts
hope
for
Inside Out's
Revolution?
not real. Like these things living inside.
Inside
the-
Out. Look, I love Inside Out, but let's be honest. Inside Out was a ripoff of Herman's Head.
Oh Lord.
Herman's Head did it 20 years prior.
Oh, that's an old reference.
I told DL, and he's like being lazy. It's like I have to go through all your takes.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. I want
Also,
Good luck.
Brett-
Good luck. You'd have a hard time finding one bad
Someone-
joke for me.
Listen, Anthony. I am nominating you. Someone does have to
You gotta
go
have to
through
research
all
that,
of the
yeah.
Joe streams Joe has been on and compile all the things he's had.
Make a compilation of his
You can call
crazy.
it
And
that.
I'm usually right. That's the thing. Very rare I'm not right.
Says who?
Reality.
We're still on this movie. Good lord.
DL.
It's Silence of the Lambs. Can
I
we
said
move on?
Silence of the Lambs.
All right.
Okay, Silence of the Lambs. Go.
Silence of the Lambs. Click Silence of
Anthony.
the Lambs.
Ratatouille.
Oh, never mind.
Voltaire.
Come on, man. Silence of the Lambs.
All right.
I'd fuck me.
You're quoting the movie, right? You're not just saying that.
Oh, that's easy.
You didn't
I
just
was
happen to
quoting
look
the
in the
movie.
mirror, right?
Terminator 3
Hey,
is a
Bill
lot
Gates.
of fun.
Goodbye, horse.
God,
It's a
these
lot of
movies-
fun. Terminator
These
3
movies
is
are bad.
fun. Not
These
great.
movies are
It's not
bad.
great. It's not great, but it's fun. It's a fun
I'd
watch.
say it's great. I'd
Look
say
at
it's
Bill
great.
Murray hating life in that poster.
And I like Charlie's
Is he wearing
Angels too.
lederhosen?
Yes.
But that is not the right poster because the title is not Terminator 3: The Coming Storm.
Yeah, it is
No,
not the
it's
cover.
Yeah, they must have known that would have been meme to hell.
What is that?
That is a bad title.
See,
The Coming Storm.
It's
my
like,
wife.
don't release it in November.
My wife texted me, "Why are you yelling?" And it's because Joe is triggering me over Ratatouille. And if I respond to tell her the truth, it's not going to go any better.
But she's going to agree with me. She's going to be like, "Oh yeah, rats can't control you by pulling
She
your
likes
hair."
that movie
Oh
too.
my
When was the last
freaking
time that happened?
god!
All right. Well, Terminator 3. DL.
Yeah. Yeah, Asian girls don't turn into red pandas either. So what are you talking about? It don't make sense.
True.
Anyway,
What
Yes,
movie's
but
that?
you got to understand that's the internal logic of the film.
Oh my god.
Ooh. You
how
don't
is it not
understand
the
that,
internal
DL.
logic of Ratatouille?
You just don't understand it.
How's that not? Anyway, okay. I'm not getting. I'm not getting into this. Man, both of these movies are so bad. But like,
One of them is The Coming Storm, though.
Terminator 3 had a great ending, so I'll give it Terminator 3. There you go.
How do you respond to this, Joe?
Terminator 3.
No. You broke
Terminator-
Isaac, the biggest movie fan's heart, Joe.
See, I
Broke
ruined the
his heart.
movie. He now realizes the internal logic of that
Oh,
movie
no,
doesn't
my
work,
God.
and he
He doesn't
doesn't like
stop.
Yeah,
it.
let's
How do
finish this
All right,
and
Perf,
let's
go
end the
ahead.
night.
He
My
realized it.
gosh.
Go ahead,
It was
Perp.
an arc. We all had arcs here.
Terminator 3.
Did you
Yeah.
Did you vote?
No, I refuse to vote for this one.
Second
You
best.
can't
Terminator
refuse to
movie.
vote.
Oh, then Charlie's Angels.
All right, Brian.
That is going to be,
Charlie's
Terminator
Angels.
3.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Charlie's Angels. All right.
No, I
He's a
hate
sci-fi
it.
guy.
Charlie's Angels.
But
Charlie.
Lou,
on.
Barrymore, Charlize Theron, or
Crispin
no.
Glover was a revelation.
Charlie
in Charlie's
easily.
Angels.
He
All
didn't
right.
Paul
say a
Ding was in
word.
that movie too.
Voltaire.
I like the parody of that movie actually.
Well, you know, now that I know the working title of Terminator 3, I want to rewatch it because that's an amazing working title.
The cover.
But yeah, I'll go Charlie's Angels.
Especially with
Charlie's one.
that
Okay.
Terminatrix in the movie.
Charlie's
true.
Mid
Oh my
Housewives. Oh. Did I miss that one? Did you say this is the second best Terminator movie?
The second best Terminator.
Hell no.
No.
Wait, Joe, I forgot. Do you like Terminator 2?
I like it, but it's got a lot of problems.
How?
The
Just
internal
never mind. I
time
don't
travel logic
I
doesn't
don't
make a whole lot of sense.
Oh my lord.
It's a broken
not-
movie, and
he's
you all
not-
know it.
he's not
Terminator
wrong.
3. Terminator 3.
It's a broken movie, and you all know it.
Yeah, Terminator 3 fixed Terminator 2.
It's easy.
Thank God. Thank God someone got a hold of that franchise from that hack.
Yo, even Dio's dying.
Terminator 3 fixed Terminator 2.
Yeah, it fixed the time travel problems.
I can't, man. What is
It
going on
did,
right
dude.
now?
I'm serious. Okay, if you want to talk about convoluted time
Explain,
travel,
Matt,
the
Brian.
Terminator movies are the gosh darn worst. Okay, they handle time travel worse
Genesis
than any
was pretty
movie
cool.
out there.
Are you kidding
Worse
me?
than
That was
any
for Dion.
movie
That was
out
for
there.
you only, man.
And just for making salvation, dude.
Shame on you, Joe.
Oh man, our
You'll
faces
keep
are
that
in
rock.
the way.
Is that the one with Justin Timberlake?
No,
Yes.
our
Yes.
faces are blocking the tagline.
Hey, boo-boo.
Oh, they didn't.
Lord.
Where was
No,
this?
Yogi?
Why
don't
would
do
they
that
put
to
it on a
Boo-Boo.
poster?
That's
Don't do that
terrifying.
to Boo Boo Yogi.
Hey, boo-boo.
I don't like him
Great
behind him
things
now.
come in bears. Ooh, that's gross.
Ew, what? Great
That
things
is-
come in
This is
bears?
an official. This is
That's
an
what it
official.
says on the bottom of the
poster.
poster.
Uh-huh.
That's the tagline of this poster? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah.
Well, look at the
gross.
faces. Like this was so deliberate.
That
Like
is
those guys,
terrifying. That
dude.
is
They had
terrifying.
stoner
This is like
marketing
the
team.
Disney
Look at the
animators
faces.
that
This
put the
is so.
penis in Little Mermaid. This is they were like
faces of
on
the
their way
bears.
out there. Like let's really screw
This
things.
is awesome.
This is terrifying. I've never
hope
seen
this
How
movie
did
made
this
money.
pass any test?
No. Yeah, Boo Boo doesn't look too unhappy about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the
That's
faces
his
is what makes
eyes. Oh my god.
Hey,
You got a
boo-boo.
super chat,
it. They're
man.
like they're gonna get that audience. Look at them.
Hey, boo-boo. We took too many shrooms.
CGH Entertainment $6.99 Canadian. What is this like?
He wants a legal question.
69 cents.
A
Oh,
CJ
like,
legal question.
bro,
Prepare
like,
for
how
this
many
one.
times-
Michael.
asked it
Asking,
15 million times in the chat yesterday.
It's all right. He's
Come on,
paying,
CJ's
to
legal
ask,
question.
he's paying to ask.
Everyone
He
get
wants to
ready.
get Voltaire's
Ah,
expert
God.
opinion. But get this off.
Please get this on us.
That's what you said.
Did,
Oh.
did
That's
Voltaire?
what the bear wanted. Oh, sorry.
Would you stop showing that?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sorry.
I
CJ
knew
is
Bruce would
paying
like
for
that.
Voltaire to answer a question. It's a paying customer.
CGH did tweet this, DM me this question, and I
Yeah.
thought he was making a joke.
Let me ask in a professional voice because he's a paying customer. Did Voltaire find out if Disney could sue Snyder if he doesn't say Rebel Moon is parody? By the way, Muppets Christmas Carol watch party after MME on my channel.
No, that's delightful for everybody.
So, do you think there is grounds for Disney to sue
No.
Zack Snyder for Rebel Moon?
No.
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 all right, well, are any of you licensed attorneys? I don't think the question was directed at any of
Yeah,
you.
you can't sue for a similar because what do you
Any
think?
of you are members of the
Battle Beyond
any
the
bar of any
Stars.
state that I'm aware of.
It was paid for Voltaire. Let him answer
My
first,
bad, my
please.
bad.
Yeah, I don't even see what the grounds are, CJH. I don't see the similarities to Star Wars. Because there's it's a space movie. There's a woman with glowing swords. I mean, so no. The answer is no. I think that was a tongue-in-cheek question, but since you paid, yeah, no. I think you could find an attorney and pay him to take that lawsuit, but he knows it would lose and just bill you hours. So no.
Yeah. Okay.
From everything I've heard, it's basically a ripoff of Battle Beyond the Stars, which
Yes.
was so it's like a ripoff.
You've heard that from Degrassi.
It's
He's
this
been
no,
saying that for a year.
Well, I
But
heard
he's
that,
not
A
wrong.
lot of people noticed down.
I heard that
social
recently
media.
on some reviews.
It's
Bob-
mixed
Bobby
to a lot
D.
of genres.
Robert Meyer Burnett likes to
They
be called
passed.
Robbie
They
D.
passed. What you're missing, CGH, and also get this.
Oh, I see what he's
do,
saying.
But
do
that's
follow up with
before
Terry.
Disney
They
bought
passed. Yeah, he pitched it, but they
Lucasfilm.
passed on his treatment, so they didn't buy
Right,
it.
yeah. So it depends. No, that's a legitimate question, CGH, when you phrase it that way. Yeah, it depends on the pitch, right? Like if Snyder went in and they had no idea about it and it was an unpaid meeting, right? And Disney paid him nothing and he wasn't on any kind of holding deal, there's no grounds. That's his intellectual property, right, CGH? I imagine his agent and him went in knowing that that's his thing. Because people make pitch ideas all the time. Just because you pitch something to Hulu and they don't make it, then you go do it at Netflix. Hulu can't sue you unless they paid you to do that pitch or you were under some kind of holding deal. So the answer is no, CJH, buddy. But that's a legitimate question the way you phrased it.
Hey, Bianca, I think you're on Brian's channel. Nice to see
I'm
you.
here.
Nice.
He's
Brian.
he's the Snyder toast.
He's
He loves Zack
enjoying
Snyder
playing
so
Hey
much.
Bianca, how you
Harry
doing?
Potter.
Bianca.
I'm just playing Harry
Hope
Potter.
you're doing well,
I
Bianca.
haven't seen her pop in a long time.
Mhm.
It's been a long time. Getting
All right,
from
flip
there to
the
here.
chart. I don't think anyone's going Patriot over Meet the Parents. Anyone?
I never saw the Patriot.
Say the Patriot.
Man,
Meet the
I'm a Revolutionary War buff, and I really wanted the Patriot to be good, but it just wasn't. Sadly.
And Heath Ledger was in it.
He was. He was very young in that movie. Oh my god.
All right, let's do official vote though. Meet the Parents, DL.
I plead the fifth because I haven't seen either of these.
You need to see Meet the Parents. It's great.
Is
I don't
it
know that
really?
you need to see it, CJ. DL, I don't think you need.
I'd say Meet the Parents
Yeah,
is
I think
only
he
good in
cannot live another
comparison
day
to its
without
worst
seeing it. He has
sequels.
to see it. Wait, what did Joe say? I blocked him out because he's been triggering me all night. What'd you say, Joe?
I said I'd say Meet the Parents is only good when compared to its even worse sequels.
Meet the Falcon.
Oh, I thought Meet the Parents would be a film right up your alley. I'm surprised you didn't. like it.
No, I don't dig that.
Huh?
But I'm gonna pick it because I have to, because I haven't seen the Patriot at all. So it seems like I kind of gotta go with the one I saw.
Well, you're welcome to, no pressure, but you're welcome to come on to the Max anytime in the future if you'd like. That's the show me and Brian came up together with. It's half his show.
Happy holidays, Bianca. Hope
Yeah.
you're doing well.
You know what? You know
Herb,
what?
would you
Actually,
say?
if
Okay.
if Kathleen Kennedy had taken that Zack Snyder's, he'd made that in the Star Wars
Oh,
universe.
amen to that, Bianca.
That would have been a really good friggin' movie if it was Stormtroopers.
You
and
know, I got to be real. I don't blame them for passing on
This
that.
has been this
They-
is
Until
before.
until I see the finale, until I see how it ends.
The first half was
Yeah.
exactly like Star
Until
Wars.
I
Do you
see the
really think like
director's
he was gonna redo New Hope again like that?
It was not like New Hope.
New Hope.
Dude, it was a farmer and they go to Mos Eisley, like it was get
Well,
the
I
pilot,
mean,
like all that stuff.
They could have changed it to like just a regular planet. They didn't have to be farmers, you know.
Well, he
and,
pitched it to him before they made Force Awakens, though.
oh, is that
No. That is before Lucasfilm bought. Before
Yeah.
Disney bought Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he
before
said.
Force Awakens. Anthony, yeah,
yeah.
that's before.
Oh,
So,
then they definitely should have done that. That would have been better than Force Awakens.
so okay.
Force Awakens, okay, it's average, I guess.
I love Force Awakens.
I love Force Awakens.
That's an
It's
All right,
not as good as Last Jedi, but it's
Patriot
really
versus
good.
Meet the Parents. Go.
Ugh, Patriot
Okay.
meet the Fokker. I'm not a comedy guy, but yeah, Patriot. Mel Gibson was really good in that. He gave a good performance.
You
I'll
don't
go
have to be
Patriot.
you don't have to be a comedy guy. There's nothing funny about it.
I have nipples,
Ooh, about the
Greg.
Patriot. There's a lot of funny stuff. in the
Can you
Patriot.
milk me?
When the guy goes, "Can I sit next to you?" and he goes, "It's a free country, or it will be."
That was a great moment for De Niro. Yes, Brian,
You know,
you nailed. That's one of my favorite lines.
you know what? I might.
You can
I
milk.
might
You can milk.
pass on
You
Meet
can
the
milk
Parents.
anything with nipples.
You know what? I
milk
might.
nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Imagine
know
if
what?
you're. Go ahead.
You imagine if your father-in-law said that? Oh my God! it
I
has to
think
be
I'm gonna
Patriot.
pass on seeing Meet the Parents. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah,
Because
go
of that
straight-
line?
Straight to the
Yeah.
source. Meet the Fockers.
Yep, that sounds like some stupid shit right there.
No, the delivery was amazing, Dio.
Ew.
Okay.
It's
The
a
milk
dad-
delivery that never happened.
All right, Brian.
Meet the Parents.
Anthony?
Come on,
say
you fucker.
the Mel Gibson movie. From Thai.
Joe?
The
Patriot.
Patriot.
Voltaire.
I'll take
I'm a
the parrot.
I'm gonna go Patriot.
Wow.
The parrot.
You don't have that
for-
movie, Max, on VHS?
The Patriot or Beat the
Yeah.
Parents?
No, Patriot.
I have neither one on VHS yet.
Is Patriot
Oh,
a
wow.
double VHS one? That was pretty
I-
long. I remember.
Night
Probably.
at the Museum
Probably.
versus Beethoven.
Oh,
No,
Night
it's
to
terrible.
the Museum.
Beethoven.
Oh, I loved Beethoven. That was a great movie.
Max, do you have that on VHS?
No.
That's right up your alley, that film.
Yeah. I might.
I
I
mean,
haven't
right
seen it
there
in
with the Little
years.
Rascals, because like that's around the time that came out.
Oh, I
So
love
it was like Beethoven, The Little Rascals, Beethoven second.
I heard
the
about
three,
that. Degrassi.
The Three Ninjas. Oh, dude, there were so many.
Don't
I'm
pull
going
it.
Night at the Museum. That first one was magical. And that had
I like
Rob Williams in it.
Rob Williams. He was great in that
It's
movie.
a good
man.
family film.
Yeah, it was good.
They're both good family films, but
I would have liked if they make another one, but that probably won't happen. But
Didn't they have a show? Didn't they do a show?
It was an animated movie, I believe, or whatever.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But like they didn't.
For Night at the Museum or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was voiced by Zachary Levi. Yeah, Zachary Levi.
Dude, I need to watch freaking. It's
Yeah,
This
but
Tarantino over here, enjoying the
It's
fine
that
art of
time.
cinema.
Yeah.
Joe's a
Gotta
classic.
watch.
DL.
Gotta watch.
When's the Crazy Joe
Beethoven.
appreciation stream?
What's that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
We did an appreciation stream for him.
Oh, that's right. We did it last. That was the last one. I'm an idiot.
I was appreciated.
We need to do another one.
Christmas, you old building alone.
Eric July even came in to appreciate me. It was
That's
amazing.
true. I forgot.
DL, are you voting here?
When everyone stopped talking over each other, sure.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
Jesus.
Good luck.
All
See you
right.
tomorrow.
First time here.
Peace out, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Still going. Anyway, Night at the Museum.
All right, Perp.
Yeah, Night at the Museum is the best movie Robert Zemeckis never made, and I wish he did. So, Night at the Museum.
Oh, he was supposed to make it. Okay.
So
Still ended up pretty good. Brian?
I'm gonna take Beethoven because
All right. Anthony?
because
Night to the Museum. I enjoy that movie. I enjoy the first two.
Joe?
Well, first of all, I always refer to Can't Hardly Wait as the best John Hughes movie that John Hughes never made. But
I love that movie too.
I don't love either of these, but I think I'm going to go Beethoven just because Charles Grodin. You
I
can't
just
go
don't
wrong
like,
with
you just
Charles
don't like Ben
Grodin.
Stiller. You don't like Ben Stiller, do
I
you?
love him in
Charles
Mystery
Grodin.
Men. I love
People
him in
like
Mystery
Ben
Men.
Stiller. What are you talking
There's
about?
something about Mary.
I liked him in
Um,
Zoolander.
I loved the Ben Stiller Show. I have every episode of the Ben Stiller Show.
All right, you
I like
pretty
his
Yeah,
cameo in Tenacious D.
All right, Voltaire.
I think you described Night at the Museum best, Max. It's a magical film. It's very nice.
So what won? I think.
I think Night easily.
Oh, Night
I think it was
one.
only Joe for Beethoven, and maybe Brian. I don't know.
I
No,
voted-
Brian. It was Brian.
Nobody
Yeah.
I
respects
voted for-
Charles Grodin.
I voted for Beethoven.
Why do
Yeah,
you all
bro.
hate Charles Grodin?
Beethoven.
Romance on the Stone.
Well, speaking of Robert Zemeckis,
Romancing the Stone's kind of fun, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
really like the War of the Worlds remake. I'd go War of
I
the
hated
Worlds.
that movie.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, DL.
War
Did
of
you-
the Worlds.
Did you ever see Romancing the Stones from 1984?
No.
Okay.
That's a Bobby Z movie.
yeah, I liked Romancing the Stone. I'm gonna go with that one.
Are you nuts?
So Bob and
Dude, you
Bob.
get to hang out with Tom Cruise in the freaking basement the whole time with cool shits outside. No, thank you. I saw signs.
That wasn't the whole movie.
Screw science.
Brian?
War of the Worlds was a terrible movie. Romancing the Stone all the way. Because if it wasn't for that, we would not have gotten Back to the Future. So
What?
there you go.
What way?
Uh,
Explain yourself there.
It wouldn't have
Variety.
impressed Steven Spielberg so much
Yes.
that it gave him
From
Back to
Romancing
the
the
Future
Stone.
job.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Anthony?
I have to watch it.
It gave him
War
notoriety.
of Worlds. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he's enjoyed that one.
Joe?
These are both great movies. This is a tough choice. I'm going to go War of the Worlds because that was such a nice throwback to like 70s era Spielberg, like after, it felt very like Jaws era Spielberg. I got one big problem with it though. When the what do they call it? The electric, whatever, all the power goes out, the pulse that puts all the power out. They have one shot thank you. They have one shot where a camcorder is still recording, and I'm like, what? Did you guys not remember that the pulse? So, other than that,
He wanted to do his Hitchcock shot.
but yeah, no, War of the Worlds, great movie.
Voltaire. We'll do two more after this, and then we'll cover the topic Joe wanted to cover.
Okay, yeah, both nice movies, but I love War of the Worlds. It's a fun movie. Like Joe said, it's a classic Spielberg type film, and it's a great Tom Cruise film.
The beginning when they're running through the streets and stuff, that's like really epic.
Amazing sequence. Sorry.
Yeah. What one did Romancing win though?
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
Romancing the Stone. I got to rewatch that one.
It's good.
We should
Or
run
two
both
more.
of these.
Two more.
Movie.
Two more because Perps gave us the notice. Oh, who's popping in?
Oh, I can't leave with Bruce Bird just got here.
The Truman Show. Oh my God.
Hey, Bruce, how's it going?
Twin Peaks versus. This ain't fair. That's a movie, new one. That's a show. I mean,
Pretty good.
Show.
Wasn't there a movie too?
That's
yeah,
Fire
Fire
Walk
Walk with Me, but that's not being considered here. So next one.
Do we want to just say it's the movie for?
I've never seen Twin Peaks, the movie.
Max, you can't watch Fire Walk with Me. You won't be able to make through it. It's too scary.
It's way too scary. It's too intense.
The Truman Show. I don't have a big affinity towards that either, though. Even though I like Jim Carrey.
I think it's one of those movies that's so ridiculously well written, but you're not really laughing out loud. It's just really good. I don't know. I love the Truman Show.
It's not supposed to be a comedy, though, is it?
It was the last good Jim Carrey movie.
I think it is. I think it is in a way. It's like a dark comedy.
I don't agree with that, Brian. My favorite Jim Carrey movie came out after this, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'm
you
gonna
sure
go
it's not number
Truman
27?
Show just because I've never seen Twin Peaks. Dio.
Yeah, I've never seen Twin Peaks either, but I guess I'll pick Truman Show, even though I think it's meh.
Perp.
Yeah, I never go against Lynch. Twin Peaks.
Brian.
No, it was Edward freaking. It had Ed Harris in it, dude. Truman Show. Anything with Ed Harris in it is good with me.
Zeno says Twin Peaks movie is a prequel to the show and would ruin the mystery of the show. Watch it after.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Oh.
I would say the Truman.
Wow,
Show.
Zeno's youthful for once.
You said youthful?
Useful for once,
Oh.
not youth. Definitely not
Youthful.
youthful
He's
at
youthful
all.
once.
Not youthful at all. I'll call you later. Zeno.
He's a crotchety an old man as they get, right?
So we got
Oh,
two.
anyways. Hey, Brucifer, how you doing?
Tired. Long couple days.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Sorry, buddy.
2 movies, shopping, hunting.
Rebel Moon.
You enjoyed the movies, I think.
Yes.
Did you like Rebel Moon, Brucifer?
He saw Aquaman.
I like Rebel Moon. It had its problems, but I liked it.
Good.
He enjoyed Aquaman. I saw that on
Yes,
Twitter.
I
You
love.
liked Aquaman?
I
Based.
loved Aquaman.
Oh, cool.
I don't
Where do you rank it? in the
It
DC
was
this year?
so. It was number 4.
Okay.
Of this year movies.
What?
So it was a good year.
No, this year, DC movies.
Yeah, the DC movies this year ranks number 4, but that means it's a good year for Bruce.
But it was probably one of the most comic book accurate comic book movies, actually.
Have you read an Aquaman comic?
Max, you don't read comics.
No,
so
I
shut the
just-
fuck up.
I love the T-shirt.
Damn.
I do love the T-shirt that Orm was wearing in the final scene. That was amazing.
Look, the Grassy kind of agrees.
Not gonna lie, I
He's
actually
been
enjoyed.
pushing Aquaman for a while.
Like Amber Heard, she was good in it. I'm not saying
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't see. I
enjoyed it in the first part, in the
My
first
problem
movie.
wasn't the
I
comic
really
book
don't see the hate for it. It was a buddy cop movie underwater. Yay!
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. It
It
reminded
was-
me of.
It was a mindless 90s style cop movies with superheroes.
Was there a car
wait.
chase?
No, but there was a seahorse chase.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, James
It was
Wan
like a
did
Western,
confirm
too.
that,
Yeah,
Can't wait to see it tomorrow.
it was fun.
And actually, it reminded me of Thor 2 a little bit. It reminded me of that as well.
Love and
Yeah.
Thunder, right?
No, not Love and Thunder. Thor 2.
With the Loki relationship.
Dark World, yeah, with the relationship with Loki and his brother. Yeah, that's what reminded me of this one with Patrick Wilson and Jason Momoa. Yeah, so that was great.
And I saw Wonka today.
Oh dear God, that's good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Surprisingly good.
we got to vote here because my Callie is raising all hell down there. When
Okay, well,
I'm
let's finish this ended.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to do that topic when.
Joe topic. Yeah,
so
let's do that.
so we'll vote on this one more when Bruce is here, and then.
User Anthony wants you to end the stream, Max. Listen to him.
No, I mean he has to go.
He's told you
He said
3
he has to
times in the
go.
last half hour to end the stream, so you better do it, or else he's gonna get sorry.
No,
Everyone
he
vote
said he
Twin
has to
Peaks.
go.
We can move on.
No, the dog. Callie's just being Callie.
I think
She won't be
everybody's saying
quiet,
Truman.
barking
Yeah,
on her.
well, not well. Yeah, Rufus is
So I got to go spend time with her,
There's no
which
way
is fine.
Voltaire's voting. for
Firewalk with Me is one of my probably top 5 movies. I've seen it multiple times. I love that film. Max, you can't watch it.
All right,
Max, you can't watch.
Bruce.
Not
Little Perp, did you see the trailer for Imaginary?
No.
It's about imaginary friends that it's a true horror
Yeah.
movie.
Oh,
Holy
cool.
crap!
That sounds cool. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
And make a good double feature with If.
Do you
All right,
own the Truman?
I'm just
on
going
VHS?
to. I'm just going to Truman Show. People aren't answering.
I've never seen either one of these.
I'll just go Truman Show.
Truman Show's good.
See what
They're
next.
both really good.
I want to end up on a good one here.
But they're not gonna give it.
Oh my god, bro.
Jeez, that's easy.
Come on.
We'll go
Really?
Perp first.
Why?
Is this the remake of The Ring though?
I'm gonna pretend it's the Japanese one, so it's
Yes.
hard for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend Japanese. That's Japanese lettering. I don't care. It's Japanese. It's Ringu.
Big Lebowski. DL, did you see the Big Lebowski?
Yes.
Whoa, wait a second. Are you gonna have a
Dude, I
You
wanna
don't
know what
like The Big
performance does
Lebowski?
DL like.
No.
Oh boy.
I don't like The Ring either. So I don't know.
Yeah, go to bed. What the
That's
hell's wrong
Ringu.
with you, man?
Yeah, I
Ooh,
do
that's
not like
cool.
the Ring even a little bit.
That's Ringu.
Big
you
Lebowski
see
is
the
one of the best
Japanese
comedy. It's you don't. I didn't get it right away either the
Why they
first
put the
time.
blonde lady in that movie?
So
That's
you,
Naomi Watts.
don't
you ever-
don't
have
get
you ever
don't,
revisited?
don't get me
Kristen
started with the,
Dunst.
you didn't get it, man. Like
No.
No, that's
it's,
terrible.
It's subtle comedy that
Yeah,
you
we're
have to
past that.
really.
We know you didn't get it.
How many times did you watch it?
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Subtle comedy? I love the movie, but I,
I mean,
wouldn't
there's
call
little.
it subtle.
No, I mean, there's little things.
That's just your
you
opinion,
don't,
man.
You don't get.
It's
You don't
dry.
get everything
It's
right
dry
away.
comedy.
I think you start to get to know them more. and it
That's
gets funnier
Naomi
as you go.
Watts. Naomi Watts.
Walter Sobchak.
I could see people not digging Big Lebowski. It's perfectly
Hold a
fine.
firearm.
I'm just
during
asking how many
league
times
play.
you saw it though. DL, did you see it more than
Right.
once time?
twice.
Twice. Okay, he gave it a good shot. All right, respect.
That's like
That's just like your opinion, man.
198.
I already said that joke,
times
Voltaire. Stop stealing from me.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Sorry, Ben.
I have that clip out in the videos on this channel.
What about the Jesus? I heard they actually made the Jesus movie. I've never seen it.
Nobody.
Oh,
fucks
it
with the
is
Jesus.
horrible.
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
It is so bad. I bought it.
Yeah,
and
that's.
then I bought it on digital. Then I called Voodoo and asked
poor
them
man
to
bought it.
remove it from my library.
The Coen brothers had nothing to do with it. They just let what's his name do it. They said, "Go ahead, take the
He
character."
should never be let. That actor should never be let loose to his own devices.
Chanter Toro? Are you nuts?
Yeah, he's great,
Oh man.
but on his own, when he's just like, do what you want. I think
Barton
he's,
Fink,
I
man.
think
He's great
I
on
think
his
he's
own.
good reined in a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
He says it perfectly.
I do love Barton Fink.
I like that he gets a bunch of nihilists
That
are
might be
beating.
my favorite.
Look,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at John Turturro in some of the Transformer sequels.
John
He was
Gooden
funny in the
amazing
first
in
one.
that movie.
He was amazing.
John
you
Gooden.
And he got peed on. Oh my god.
You
Walter
know the Big
Sobchak.
Lebowski. You know the Big Lebowski was the inspiration for Dude, Where's My Car? Because there's this scene outside the bowling alley where they come out and the car's missing, and he goes, "Dude, where's your car? Yeah, where's your car, dude?"
Didn't they make a
And then
sequel?
2 years later, they made Dude, Where's My Car?
Didn't they make a sequel?
Another mediocre film.
No, they keep talking about a sequel, but the interaction between John Goodman and Steve Buscemi is some of the best.
Shut the fuck up,
media-
Johnny.
You're out of your element. You're out of your element.
You're out of your element.
You're out of your element.
Over the line.
I totally want to cause.
You're like a
me
child
and
that
Bri-
wanders into the
me
movie
and
theater.
Brian
Ask
the
me what's
Big
going on.
Lebowski.
Yeah,
I got a
right.
robe already for the dude. I wanted to get Brian to get a coffee can.
We'll drink White Russians.
Yeah, and
Perfectly calm, dude.
when we meet up, we got to do that, Brian.
Calmer than
We
you
got to
are.
go around.
Calmer
We'll
than
do a
you are.
Tape Hunters episode as the dude.
And Walter.
Show
Walter.
us Shabbos. Yeah, it's
Throw
probably
in
the most
fucking
quotable
Shabbos.
comedy.
Can't do it
film.
on Saturday though. I
You
can't
remember
do
when
anything on
Julianne Moore
Saturday.
was doing her art piece and she's just like a
Oh,
raving
God.
lunatic? And she's just splattering paint everywhere.
I like when she's describing the porn movie.
And
And
it
she's
had,
like,
it had David Thwaites where he was like a
All right,
a
are we
graphic
going with
artist
the?
or
Are we
whatever.
going with the Big Lebowski?
I'm gonna go with
Oh, yeah.
Ringu. Before
Yeah,
you die,
of
you see
course,
the ring.
big one.
Ringu.
Bruce.
I want it on record that Perp voted
Bruce,
Ringu.
wait, I don't know if Bruce likes the Big Lebowski. Bruce,
The Ring. Go.
ugh.
Voltaire.
I
Did
love
Diablo?
both of these films, but I don't
I
know.
told that crowd down
Dale,
at the
did you
league
vote?
office. I don't
All right.
roll on
I like you about-
Shabbos.
All right, let's just see what's next before we.
It's addicting.
Troy or the Guns in Six? Oh wow!
Yo,
One
the
and
Troy
60
director's cut is
seconds.
actually pretty freaking cool. That's another.
I
I
love
reference to
forgot
director's
that
cut.
movie got a director's cut sometimes.
I enjoy both of these. This is actually really hard for me because they're both good watches.
Bro,
They're fun.
I got something against Gone in 60 Seconds. I'll wait my turn. Go ahead.
Shomer Shabbos.
I would go. Gone 60 Seconds has peak Cage and peak Jolie too.
Is it
And they didn't do
Cage?
anything with them.
Peak, man.
What do you mean peak?
Peak
Nicholas-
Jolie.
He made some great movies after that.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie was in it for like 3 minutes.
I
She
would
didn't do
say
anything.
his Red Box phase was peak, but that's just me.
All right. Well, I would go. I really like Troy too. I own it on Blu-ray. It's great, but I would really, Gone 60 Seconds. Dude, my dad watched that all the time.
It's a beautiful car.
I gotta
yeah.
rewatch.
Better
Troy.
than the Fast and Furious.
Jesus.
Please.
Oh, stop.
DL, go ahead.
You could
That's
stop
hard.
right there.
Troy.
Perp.
Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds is actually a remake on this
Yeah.
1974 classic,
'Cause he
Gone in
watched- he
60
loved- my
Seconds.
dad
And if
liked
you watch the original, the final car chase is 45 minutes. It's a 45-minute
I've
car
never watched
chase.
the old one.
Okay, yeah, it's 45 minutes. And the fact that Jerry Bruckheimer took a 45-minute car chase and then scrunched it down to 10 minutes is an absolute tragedy. So Troy all the way. You don't remake a movie and make it less. You go more, you go bigger.
You actually convinced me.
Maybe
I gotta go
because
to
the
first one to
45 minutes was too long in the original.
I don't give a crap. It had, dude. You know how many cars got totaled in that thing? And it's like you're gonna do a remake like decades later, and it's like less car crashes, less everything. Like no,
No, I shouldn't
They
be
made a
surprised.
remake?
I shouldn't be surprised. He's a Michael Bay and John Woo fan, so there we go.
Brian, go ahead.
I'm a
Ooh,
fan of action.
roasted perp.
Whatever.
Brian.
I'm gonna go with Troy.
Anthony.
Oh, easy, Troy. I gotta rewatch. I'm gonna rewatch. I might have to watch the director's cut on that one.
Bruce.
It's really good.
Troy.
Voltaire.
I don't like Gone in 60 Seconds, and I do like Troy quite a bit. Seen him multiple times with Troy.
Joe.
Brad Pitt, pumped. He's
Gone in 60 seconds.
All right. Well, Troy won it.
Yeah, the Eric Bana fight with Brad Pitt was amazing.
That was really good.
Yes, it was.
right, well-
Baseball, the sugar.
All right.
What is?
Sorry,
Joe-
Spielberg. Not this time.
Joe, if you would do us a favor and present your topic about Warner Brothers Discovery
Well,
and Paramount.
Rudolph.
yeah. No, the word came out last week or earlier this week, whenever.
This
it
week,
was,
2 days
that,
ago.
Yeah, that Warner Brothers is talking about buying out Paramount and having some kind of merger with Paramount. And I don't know. Looks like it's something that could happen. Looks like it's something that might happen.
Joe.
Yeah.
Someone close to the deal said that Paramount turned down Warner Brothers this I believe yesterday.
Oh, I hadn't seen that reported.
Yeah, it won't go through.
Thing was on Fox and something.
Paramount denied
Well,
him?
then we don't have much of a topic.
No. Let's examine it though.
Maybe they
he'll
could go to
come back with a
Netflix.
new offer.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe Warner Brothers could go to Netflix.
I mean, look. On one hand, John Campea was doing a story about this, and he was talking about how Paramount's in deep trouble, and that this could be
They're
very, very
huge
good.
debt.
Yeah, this could be very good for Paramount because they run the risk of just going away altogether, and this would at least save them. So, I mean, yeah, he brings up a good point there. I guess if that's how dire the situation is, then yeah, I guess that's good for Paramount. But dear God, anyone but David Zaslav, please. I'm a lifelong Star Trek fan. I do not want that man in charge of the Star Trek.
What I want to interject
No.
here is I didn't understand the premise was that Zaslav and Warner Brothers would be taking over Paramount. I didn't know. I thought like maybe Paramount would have a say.
Oh,
But
no,
if
no,
Zaslav
Paramount-
had a
no,
say
not Paramount,
in this. If this were to go through, there would be Star Trek massacre with all these Star Trek shows.
If there was a situation where like Brian Robbins over at Paramount took over and became the head of everything, I'd be like, yay! But that's not the situation. I mean, God.
Come on, I want to see Godzilla versus Star Trek. Damn it!
Nice.
Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
They have to get Legendary to agree with that for ever war to
They need to get Maverick to attack that.
I mean, my thoughts on it. I say
someone's.
I wouldn't.
Audios.
Someone's playing Rebel Moon in the background.
Who's
Oh, it's Harry Potter, Brian.
Oh, it was Brian.
It's beautiful with this Harry.
Now, but I actually would. I don't know. I just think I don't want to see Warner Brothers own Mission Impossible, The Godfather,
Well, that's right. Mission
Terminator.
Impossible.
Face
Yeah,
Off.
I don't want Face Off any. I don't want to see them doing.
Oh,
I
they're
really
canceling
don't.
Face Off if they merge. They're canceling.
I know.
Yeah, they cancel, and they're gonna cancel a lot of
Please
projects
don't.
that's already
Well,
in development.
if
I
Paramount's
don't want
in
to see
such,
that.
if Paramount's in such dire straits, why would they turn them down though?
Because they
Maybe it was
maybe want a
awful.
bigger offer. If you
It was that
smart-
bad. Zaslav
Maybe
was
they're talking
Yeah.
to Universal.
I don't think. I think Universal.
Well, I
That's
heard
another
Universal
thing.
wants to buy Warner Brothers.
That's another thing that does prove that the whole Universal buying Warner Brothers thing was a load of bullshit.
Yeah,
Because
No,
if-
it wasn't
yes,
being
it
that.
is. Yes, it is.
It absolutely
Yeah.
does. Because if Zaslav's looking to sell, he's not looking to buy. It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
it makes sense. Yeah.
But I thought Universal would buy because Universal is doing better, isn't it? But I could be
No,
wrong.
the Universe is doing. Universe is doing healthy than every studio.
Well, let's
Universal
be
wants Disney.
real.
Damn.
One of these studios is
Going
going to
for the
have
big
to
dogs.
combine with another. They're the,
Oh, I think.
and streaming is
yeah.
not the,
No
the
one
cash
wants Roma,
cow
huh?
for everyone like they thought it was. So these are going to have to. There's going to be more mergers.
I hope not.
Yeah. Well, with
They're
that,
just
I gotta
not
head out. I gotta
sustainable.
head out, guys. I'm gonna head
Okay.
out. Enjoy.
I gotta
enjoy
head
the
out
rest-
Merry
too.
Christmas, bud.
Well, before you go, DL, what's your opinion on this potential merger? It's got something's going to happen. One of these companies is going to merge. Like Joe said, it doesn't need to. Something needs to happen
Why?
Oh,
I mean,
because they're not making enough money.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
mergers are going to help. How's that going to help? So now the movies nobody are going to see from one studio are now owned by another studio. So it doesn't make more people go see them,
Combining the streaming services can help.
does
I
it?
think the streaming thing is done. I think people are done with streaming, like trying to profit off that. I think it's plateaued. But yeah, you're right. Actually, maybe they'll try something.
I'm
new.
sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah.
DL. I asked your opinion, then I talked over. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I thought
Uh,
it first.
I mean, obviously, I don't really agree with studios merging. Like, I felt some type of way ever since Fox was acquired by Disney. But from a business standpoint, I understand what they're trying to. They're trying to mitigate hemorrhaging money as much as possible. And I don't know all the business stuff and analytics and stuff like that. I'm sure there's a bunch of things that they're doing behind the scenes where it makes sense financially. So I can't fully explain it here, but it's like I partly understand why they're trying to do it. It would not shock me if it ends up merging with something. I don't know. Of course they have to compete. If Warner Brothers wants to compete with something as big as Disney and Fox, they would have to merge with something like Paramount or something like that, especially because Disney Plus and Hulu is planning to merge together. So Max definitely would want to merge with Paramount Plus. Also, because Paramount Plus is not doing very well by itself, so that's probably another reason why Paramount's in trouble along with other stuff. So
Which
I
is
think-
odd because it's literally one of the best streaming services.
Yeah, it's
Debatable.
I believe
debatable.
after December 31st, Paramount is cutting a ton of Nickelodeon content.
Oh, and also
From the
that's what Warner
service.
Brothers won. Like in the article, it say that they want
Later,
to
guys.
buy Paramount because of Nickelodeon. So parents, because they say they don't have the catalog for all the kids to watch that stuff, which is weird because you got Cartoon Network, and kids love watching that.
Yeah, but
That's weird.
it still doesn't compete.
It doesn't
with Disney
compete against
Plus.
Disney. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's true with kids.
Thank
Even
you,
Netflix.
CGH, with the $5
Even Netflix as well, yeah.
or 5-cent Canadian. I appreciate the 5 cents. A friendly reminder that I'm doing a Christmas Carol Muppets watch party on my channel after MMB. That's nice. I haven't seen that. Actually, I haven't seen that in a while. I need to watch that.
God, the Muppets existed.
Bruce or Voltaire, Anthony, Brian, do you have any comments on this potential merger with Paramount, Universal, Warner Bros. Discovery? What needs to happen?
I will say this. It does knock out the rumor that WB will be filing for bankruptcy in the next year and a half if they're looking to merge and buy other companies.
That was a stupid rumor. I don't even know how that
it really
got started.
was.
Bye, DL.
Max started that rumor.
No,
That
Grace
movie
did.
That rumor was popping very well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still think it's very plausible that someone's going to buy Warner Bros. Discovery in a few years.
I don't see.
Wow.
I think if Aslaf is buying another company so they could stay in
Aslaf.
business,
He is an
whatever
ass.
he is, whatever his name is, David. Then yeah, he's gonna keep Warner Brothers for a long time. I don't like
Amazon is keen to reunite both MGM library, which Paramount owns the other part of MGM.
No, Warner Brothers does.
Oh,
Warner
Warner
Brothers.
Bros. If Amazon got Warner Bros, that would be huge.
That would be. Oh my. Amazon bought MGM last year. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm sorry, I have to go. My dogs are. I'll be. Joe, if you could just end the show up. Thank you for doing this final topic. I want to talk. It's just the Callie is losing her mind down there.
So I'm ending the show.
Yeah, it's just like in a minute or two, whenever you're done talking. I just got to go. She won't shut up. I got to go.
All right. Well. So there you go. In a minute or two, when we're done talking, we're gonna end the show.
Yeah, like if it happens, good. If it doesn't, but it will be weird seeing Warner Brothers owning Star Trek and stuff like that because he might be canceling a lot of stuff because that's how David does. He might cancel stuff that is already in production for Paramount, and like I don't want to see him touching. Imagine a Godfather reboot. I don't want to see a Godfather reboot. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to see a Terminator reboot. I don't want to see that. So like, it's
I mean, the truth is, we'd probably get more Star Trek because he's all about wherever the.
Well, I mean, so far, Games of Thrones successful on HBO, on Max, HBO, whatever. They were both very successful on the platform. If they get Star Trek, that would be another boost for the streaming services and stuff like that.
By the way. No, I gotta play that. So.
And also, what else? They will own Ninja Turtles. They will own G.I. Joe, I believe, right? They own G.I. Joe, right?
Well, the film rights, yeah.
Yeah, the film rights. So they will own a ton of IPs that Paramount has. So it'll be interesting if they.
And here's the scary thing: it gives consumers less choices.
To go to different studios. Yep.
Yeah, especially if you know the way Zaslav operates. Because if you look at Max and you see everything streaming on Max, he's not going to just take stuff from Paramount Plus and add it to the Max library. He's going to take stuff off. He's going to be like, what is the top performing stuff on Max? What is the top performing stuff on Paramount Plus? And everything he deems to be the lesser stuff on both services, he's going to ditch. Because that's what he does.
He's going to sell it to another competitor, which Netflix has a bunch of HBO. I have a couple HBO shows, and it has a lot of DC movies there. So yeah, I could see that as well. Like, yeah, I really don't want it to happen. I want to see like giving audience different studios or whichever you want to see. Yeah.
I just as someone who loves like movies and loves the history of Hollywood and everything, I'm sad anytime we lose one of the classic studios. I'm sad that we lost Fox to Disney. I mean,
yeah, but when they went bankruptcy, yeah.
And I'm still waiting to see what happens with MGM and Amazon. Obviously, Amazon bought them. Yeah, that happened. But like, if they kill the MGM name and just turn it into like Amazon Studios, like I'd be sad to see that happen. Like, I hope they at least keep the name MGM alive, which I don't know. Time will tell because we're not that.
Do you know one person that might go back? It was Walter Hamada, because Walter signed a new contract with Paramount. And if he left because of Warner Brothers, because they did him dirty with the DC stuff and him getting canceled, and now he's gonna go back if they merge, he might get. I don't know if if you do a merger, he might get fired.
He's in charge. He's in charge of Paramount's horror division.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, yep.
Other than this recent fiasco with Scream 7, Paramount does pretty good with horror. Like, if you look at their horror output, it's strong.
Yeah, and he has James Wan over there and stuff. So like, it's so him. Yeah, that's a weird. Like, yeah, I don't like the guy. With stuff what he did for DC, but like it'll be he left because of Warner Brothers. He don't want to go back to them, so him going back would be crazy. So yeah,
I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens.
For sure.
We need to get the inside scoop from Degrassi. He always knows before the rest of us.
No, I'll say if Universal buy Disney, oh my God, the theme parks will be huge.
I don't think that could happen. Like, I think they would say that's a monopoly. Like, wouldn't they?
I don't know. Because Universal has amazing theme parks and Disney has an amazing theme park. If you combine both of them,
nobody
at the same time, nobody will compete ever.
Yeah,
ever if you combine them both.
Like, what's the next best? Six Flags, and Six Flags isn't anywhere near on that level.
No,
so
there's no near that. It's like no near that level. So it'll be interesting if that ever will happen. If Disney, if Universal will ever buy Disney, because there's always the rumors of Apple because of and stuff like that. But other than that,
aren't most of Tom Cruise's movies on Paramount?
Mm-hmm.
Or his Mission Impossible?
Yeah, he has a long-term deal with. Now, Degrassi says Apartment 7A tested through the roof for Paramount. Apartment 7A is a Rosemary's Baby prequel. I never knew.
Yes.
I haven't heard about this, but I love Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, that's a great movie. Did you like the remake?
I didn't watch the remake. It's Zoe Saldana, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I like her, but I didn't. I don't know. Generally speaking, I don't go for remakes. A couple exceptions. Yeah. So I guess I've been given the opportunity, the responsibility to end this. So do we want to end this? Has anyone got anything to add, or should we end this?
My regular scheduled Monday Madness show will be held on Tuesday, and for Christmas and having close to 800 subs, I will be giving away a $100 comic book on Monday. Tuesday night.
If I win that, everybody will go crazy.
Yeah, they'll hate you. all the regulars that hate you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for just like, no, we gotta stop winning stuff, please. Oh man, but yeah.
It's gonna be the first appearance of Spider Boy.
Nice. You gotta give the Miles Morales copy. Now I'm playing. I wish I like. All right. Yeah. What about you? Yeah, Joe. Yeah. I think we
keep wearing those pajamas.
Should I play? I was going to play Max's exit. Should I play mine? What are we playing?
Play Max's exit.
No, play yours, dude.
His will be his. Yeah.
I love yours.
All right, hang on. Let me go back. I switched. Okay.
Pajama.
All right, everybody. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Merry Christmas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open it, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.